before, anyone who's difficult to read can be a problem. And that's what I'm getting right now. I can't get a lot from Dago. What was said before, Dago did have 2 actual original reads that I heard, and both of them were looked against. People thought otherwise.
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
It was very difficult to read otherwise. I mean, I don't know, guys. We don't formal someone and we don't push. I don't want to just push because we think that, but I really don't know what else to do.
It's not I think
this is a terrible lynch and we can do better.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, if I was, pardon me, if there was literally like me, Vigilante, I was to lynch someone, I'd probably go down the lines of Krona. That's my reads at the moment, Krona. On my notes that I've made, Krona.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 5 minutes. It either gets rescinded or pushed to vote.
Rescind.
Okay, formal has been rescinded. You guys have 4 seconds left in the day. If you fail to make a formal within these last 4 seconds, you guys will be forced to sleep.
Can formal fairy?
Chris.
I want to second Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so the formal has been put on Chris. Whoopsie. I gotta start this again, don't I? Alright. So the formal is on Chris. You can give an accusation. The timer is wrong. This is your last formal of the day. It's either it's rescinded or formal.
Chris, you've been super quiet all game. You have given your reads when you're prompted, but you haven't done anything else. It reads very, very scummy to me because you're usually a lot more involved. Many of your reads have felt deflective. I don't necessarily think you're the only lynch we have, but I think you might be the best.
I really just wanted to hear more from you, Chris.
You're quiet, Chris.
You're muted. My bad.
Yeah, sorry, I was saying. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I was kind of daunted by the amount of talent, so to speak, in this game. So, really, I've been just kind of hanging back and trying to pull some more reads and keep an eye out on people who've already been on my list. So yeah, while I understand it's not really benefiting town, I don't think I would be a good lynch tonight. I don't even think we have to lynch tonight.
That's why I second you, Chris, because the last time you gave your reads, Dago was on your scum list. And I just wanted to know why you didn't...
Dago was on my scum list because this is before he had given his monologue, and there was a lot of good stuff in there. But yeah, before that, this was bouncy Dago. We had nothing off that. And, granted, I still can't say I've picked up a lot of new stuff, except some people are still consistently on my scum list. I mean, I know this is a formal on me, so I'm not gonna...
You can say your read.
Well, I mean, if that's what's wanted, but yeah, I mean, I still have Darrier on the top of mine, followed by Poultry. Dago's tied with Belandriel there, and and Midnight slightly behind that. And after that, everybody else is leaning more closer to town. But other than that, I think there's better lynches.
I think that your defense has reasonably convinced me that you lean down, actually. I think that you're not having the best night for reads, but I don't necessarily think that makes you Mafia.
Yeah, I just really wanted
your reads.
Oh, sorry.
You go.
You go. You wanted the reads.
It wasn't... Oh, okay. Your reads are consistent with the start of your day, which I find pretty down, so I'll give you that.
I was going to say, I just formed this because I just wanted to hear more from him.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I mean, I get it.
I will say that I find this play very consistent with his previous down play.
Okay, Satan. Thanks for your input.
Stop trying to steal my spot, man.
Was that Christian Bale? Did he just... What?
I just want to say...
You have another thing coming.
I just want to say, be honest, whenever Dago talks, I have to close my eyes and look down. I can't look him in the face as he's talking. Chris... I mean, earlier when I said I had kind of a scum read from you for not paying attention to Fairy too terribly much, I feel like it was just you being honest. I mean, it seems like you've been very attentive, and it does seem like you were genuinely kind of concerned with all the people that are left in this game right now. and that does seem like your personality. So you're leaning a little more talent to me in that aspect. But I mean, I don't know if I missed them, and I do apologize if I did. Dago kind of throws me off every once in a while. Your scum reads and your town reads, what did you have?
I had Darrier, in this order, Darrier, Poultry, Belandriel, Midnight, and Dago being about equal, and then everybody else being fairly town. Under, less. I don't really have like 2 lists. I kind of just have a priority list.
Is that
Gotcha.
your
Yeah, that makes
current list? That's your current list,
Yeah.
Chris?
Yep.
You think Dago is still Mafia?
No, I have him on my priority
At the
list.
bottom of your Mafia list, right?
Yeah, well, I have him kind of equal with Belandriel there, just because I don't have anything better there.
I thought you just said you were equal to me.
I think what he's trying to say is it's very difficult to read Dago, like we all have said a lot.
Yeah, I've got Darrier, Poultry.
I'd almost say
and
at this
then
point
down the
Dago's too drunk to play Mafia.
This
Or
was the
just-
point I was trying to make
Getting
before.
I don't know if you'd be. I don't know.
It's kind of the point I was trying to make before. Nobody can read Dago, and I think that's a problem. But we've moved on from that. Chris, I'd like to hear your town reads. You've given us 5 scummy. What about your town?
My favorite town, Darum, Chrono, and everybody else I kind of just are on the fence. Can go either way.
Mittens, do we have another formal, or what happens after this one?
No, this is it. We go to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 5 minutes. If you rescind, you sleep.
I'll push
if
to vote.
the vote fails, you sleep. You're being pushed to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to vote, you put your hand up to the camera like so. If you don't wish to vote, it's pretty simple.
I'm
Chris, you have 10
vigilante.
seconds to say any last words.
I'm
Time out.
vigilante.
Time out.
Shut up. No way.
What?
Do we have a
Why-
counterclaim?
Do we have any counterclaims?
We can't do this. It's just his defense, isn't it?
You got 4 people.
All right, 10 seconds is up, and this has been pushed to vote. We are voting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please cast your votes. All right, vote fails. Everybody go to sleep. Roll, send me your stuff. Dead people, you're allowed to wake up and talk. That's totally
Hi, guys.
fun.
I'm alive. I'm undead.
Mitty, can you kick the other gummy clown because my IRC closed?
I'll slap him.
Didn't even see me there.
I'm gonna slap him. Slap him some more.
Slap him with a little bit of trout and then kick him.
A bit of my fish blood.
Alright, camera. You need to stop trolling me. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Having trouble with your camera there, Knight?
Just a little. Just a wee bit.
So how does it feel to be night zeroed?
Feels pretty good.
Because you get immunity next game.
Yeah,
I didn't
and
even
it's,
think I'd go past Night Zero. First time playing this, no real expectations.
Yeah. Being Night Zero gives you a chance to watch, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and it gives me a chance to play Goddess some more.
Alright, I have to admit, okay, so this is Secret Confessions of a Mafia-holic. I was in a game, and I was playing, and I was the point of the game where I was like, alright, like, I've given my reads, everyone else is giving reads, I'm like, alright, they're like 20 minutes to kill, so I actually seriously, like, minimize, like, zoom, put it to, like, one screen, and on my main screen, I bring up XCOM, and I'm literally playing XCOM during the middle of a Zoom game. Like, no, and I still managed to win that game. Like, don't ever ask me how, but...
Heck, that's not bad. I have Goddess open in the background.
Yeah, but you're not in the actual game, like, trying to get
Yeah.
reads and stuff. Like, I had my reads. It's like,
It's
alright, I'm
open.
set.
I heard of
open
a
right behind Zoom meeting. It's open right behind the screen.
I heard someone was playing a completely different game, like Battlefield or something, as they were moderating, and they the timer went way far past and everything. It's like, you paying any attention?
You, sir, are not a mod. No.
I mean, I played Just Cause 2 during a game. But...
I'm surprised no one's asked what, this is right here. I keep reaching for it.
No one's even seen
No
your
one can
cam
see
because
you.
you got killed like right off the bat. So, I mean, no one even saw you do that.
Pardon.
And your mic's muted, and you're talking.
I didn't even notice that. But you guys saw me grab it right at the beginning. I think it muted itself. But yeah, you guys should have seen me grab it right at the beginning. I'm drinking diet soda.
Cool. So am I.
Okay, so someone brought up in chat that I've fallen asleep. Okay, so I'll actually point out what happened. I actually ended up pulling an all-nighter that night, and it's like 8 a.m. in the morning, and Elohim goes to me, "Hey, we should play Mafia. Can you mod?" I'm like, I was about to sleep, but yeah, I'll mod. So I start falling asleep during a game.
I can vouch for that. He fell asleep twice because
But
he
town,
stayed up all
I was
night.
autopiling it. I knew what was happening. I woke up. Alright, falls rescinded. Wait, what?
Wow.
You were napping Templar all night anyway.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's right. I was up playing Battlefield all night, which night is knifing Templar. That was fun. You had a game? Oh yeah, and I watched the Chelsea FC game as well. Whoops, that was totally worth it.
Really? Mod father?
Mod father, that's right. I'm the mod father.
Do you follow MLS at all?
No, I follow BPL, a bit of Spanish, and the Australian League. I don't really follow it myself.
If I watch like Barclays and I root for Chelsea, and then
Good boy.
Okay,
so Chris is mod killed for supporting Tottenham, and he needs to get the fuck out of the game.
Get out of here. Whoever says Man U, you could just go to hell.
And no, it's okay. Chris isn't mod killed.
And then I like
Chris is kicked off Twitch.
Oh, whoever said Arsenal is stupid as well.
They have a pretty good team, though.
I'm not even watching the stream anymore. I've given up doing that. It's so laggy for me.
You have a party light in the background, and I have like a beer pong like neon
All
light.
right, I think everyone is back. So dead people go back to being dead. I apologize. Everyone else can wake up. Okay, so is everyone here? Yeah. All right, that's everybody. So you guys go to a soccer game, and it's Chelsea versus Tottenham, and Chelsea destroy Tottenham, and some Tottenham fans are destroyed in the blazing abyss, and Chris is mauled by Chelsea fans because Chelsea are better than Tottenham, and he dies. But simultaneously, someone else died that night, and Daria dies during the night.
That derriere.
Derriere?
Yeah, he said derriere.
Yep.
So not me. Okay.
Yeah, Dario dies.
So
you guys have 30 minutes. You guys have 30 minutes for the day.
Is it safe to?
Okay, I want to just jump out real quick. The reason I was pushing that vote was because I wanted to see who voted for him, not because I was going to vote for him. I did not think Chris was Mafia. I thought he was Town.
I think Chris took a shot last
Pretty
night.
sure Chris took a shot at Derriere.
I think Chris took a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to assume that.
But is
Damn
it
it.
also safe?
time out,
I think
guys.
it's also safe to say that we have
Whoa.
only
Did
two
anyone
mafia.
did anyone notice if Chris pointed out Daria first? Because I haven't.
Yeah, it was his
He
top
did.
scummy list.
During his
Yeah.
did?
Pointed
Okay.
out Dario. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
I wasn't sold on
Daria
Derriere.
was on top of Christian
I
scum.
was not sold on Derriere.
Guys, I want to make sure to say something really quick here. Keep in mind, Chris did say something about Derriere, but he did not he said he was on a scum list, but he did say everyone was leaning on the fence. He didn't say anyone was scum.
He said Derriere was number one on his
Yeah,
scum
but
list.
he also
Yeah,
knew he
it
was
was
going to get
Not-
killed.
that's-
and needed
you
to take
guys,
a
you guys are
shot.
missing it. He never once said that there was a scum on his list. What we're focusing too much on is everyone is sold that there's only one KP. That's the problem, is everyone's focused on that way too much. I'm going to go out and say right now, I'm medic. I had saves, and this actually kind of gives me what I have going on here. The first night, I saved Chris.
Then
Hang
why
on,
you
hear me out.
save?
First night, I saved Chris. The second night is what threw me off very hard. I saved Belandriel. And then when we lynched Nightmare, and we only had one lynch that night, that's saying we did lynch Nightmare, and if he was actually Mafia, we would have only had one KP. So what threw me off here is the fact I went and saved Dago the most recent night, and then we had 2 kills. Chris flat out said multiple times that there was not someone on the scum list. Co, you even asked him again. Does that mean that this person is the very bottom?
Derriere. He listed Derriere at the top.
He did not list anyone.
Here you go. Hold on.
Did not list a
Dago, you
single
look
person.
desperate to
Hold
talk.
on. Yeah, let Dago talk, please.
I'd
was in the
like
middle
to
of saying
just say
something.
now that I can confirm Belandriel is Town and Co is Mafia.
Wait. Are we playing? We're playing with a Miller, aren't we?
Yes, but the fact is, I need to give the medic a confirmed save for tonight.
That's fine.
And
No, that's fine. But we've got a Miller
I
in this.
find that you are unusually vocal, Co.
I don't buy that Co is
I'm
Mafia.
unusually vocal. I'm unusually
Yeah,
trying to help.
Guys, wait, hang on. Time out. We're still missing that poor fact. When we said something early on about there being one KP.
I go with Chris killing Derriere. I go with that, but I think we're focusing too much on the fact that Chris killed Derriere, and I can agree with that. But the
See,
fact that we focused on
I'm not sold that Chris shot Derriere. I flat out listened to Chris. I was
Why,
very
dude? He was.
specific on
I
his-
have him listed right here. It was his
Guys,
top summary.
again,
Chrono could
Okay,
be right. But he was called as Vigi, and he got killed that night. I mean, he.
Right, which is again,
The play would have been
that's
to
what made it
expel the
happen.
bullet on your instead of hold on and waste it.
Now,
Exactly what Cole said.
guys, I know that's definitely something that can happen, and that's definitely something that's up there. But he didn't even say whether or not he shot. We don't know whether he had a bullet or not, and if he was coming out to say something, that would be really great information.
No, okay, wait. Exactly what Cole said. Exactly what Midnight said. If he came out as Vigi,
right?
If so, as far as we knew, he hadn't shot. There had never been 3 deaths. There had never been 2 deaths when we thought there should have been. There had never been 3 deaths. There had never been 2 when we thought there should have been 1.
Mod clarification. I've made a save every night, and I purposely made a save I did not think was Town.
Mod can't confirm
If
anything
I-
for you as far as saves, dude. It would confirm.
Well,
your
the only thing I'm confirming is it possible for a medic to actually save someone that a Vigi shot?
Yes.
That's the only clarification. Okay.
Absolutely.
So with that-
But hey, I need
with
another
the thought process
if,
is
if I am the Miller, would I know or not know? I would
You would
not.
not-
I'd quite like to. I'd quite like
Would
to
know, Cole.
increase your. I'd quite like to draw attention to the fact that as soon as I picked you out, and then you quite like to go on with what would Chrono would say to sort of draw attention away from yourself, because Chrono was on about
The first thing I didn't
and-
immediately go talk to Chrono. The first thing I said is that's bullshit. Because
No. I'd say that was the first thing you said, but then Chrono continued, and you were quite happy to let him continue instead of formulating.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and Chrono could be right. I'm not going to cut him off to just defend myself when I know it's not true.
The question I have, and I need Chrono to answer this question. If you're the medic, why didn't you save the Vigi?
Yes.
because at this time, I did not know offhand. The one thing I wanted to find out is what our KP was. I wanted to find out if we actually lynched a Mafia or if our KP was off, or maybe I had a lucky save. The biggest problem I had is I had to at least wait till night 3 to find that out. So
Why
I
didn't
made
you
an
save
obvious.
Chris to ask him? That is my problem.
Well, see, that's the problem is he didn't. Chris didn't give me enough information as far as whether or not he still had a shot.
Yeah. But then that's why you could have saved him and asked.
Quickly, who did you save last night? If you said,
Excuse
who
me?
did you save last? Sorry, if you said so, who did you save last?
My last night's save on purpose was Dago. Everyone believed that he was Town. No one actually believed he was Mafia. That was a purposeful save to see if we actually still had 2 KP in the game. That was
Dago
trying
is
to see if we still had that.
You have just like
Normally
rocketed the
Dago's
top of my
on
scum
point, but everyone has agreed that Dago's a tough read. Why would he even be a decent?
Wait, hang on. Why have I rocketed to the top of the scum list where I'm the only person who's claimed medic, who's said my saves, who's been very vocal about my saves, listed them without hesitating?
Because
I'm curious
coming out
why
as
that comes out.
medic when there's this many people left makes you dead. It makes. I mean, if you
Well,
live, this is a really weird move when there's
Again,
this many people in the game.
I still did not believe 100% that we actually had confirmed that we killed a Mafia. Now, Nightmare was on my scum list, and I did see that. But the fact of the matter is, too many people hinged on that fact, and I wanted to find out if we did have still 3 Mafia in the game or we had 2. That's going to change a lot of people's
Why
reads.
not like Poultry or Bell?
Poultry has been trying for like 5 minutes to say something. What's
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The first thing I want to point out is, I agree exactly with what Cole said, that there's every chance that Chris was Vigi. The second thing was what Midnight and Darum said.
I can actually confirm that Chris was actually Vigi because I checked him and he was Town. That was night 0.
Okay, disregarding that for now.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't have shot himself. I mean, he had to be killed, right?
Okay, no, we can come back to that. The first thing is that there was the point about the 3 kills and 2 kills I made before. If Chris came out as Vigi, we didn't know for certain one way or another. Nobody counterclaimed. You not saving him is a bad call. He's the only person who's confirmed Town with no counterclaim.
And he had a bullet. He had a bullet that could have killed a Mafia. And there's only 2 of them left.
That's the thing. Everyone confirms the fact that we had a bullet. Chris did not one time say he still had a bullet or that he had taken a shot.
But no one else had died.
I mean, it was
exactly. He didn't have to say he had a bullet because we could see he hadn't used it.
It was a bad play on his part.
No. I still don't think that's a bad play. To me,
we can confirm that.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dego. Go ahead, Dego. Please.
We can confirm that there are 2 Mafia left because I checked Chris's Town, and as Vigilante, pretty much as certain as he's come out and said he's Vigi. I've got to take my shot. He's got to go on who his most scummy read was, and he did mention Derriere on his scum list.
Exactly.
I'm pretty certain that we have 2 Mafia left, and I've checked Belandriel as confirmed Town, Chris as confirmed Town, and I've come back to you as Mafia. I don't know if you're confirmed Mafia or you are the Miller, but I don't know. I'm not sold on you being the Miller, from judging by your previous play.
Look, I'll take your read, and if this is the best we have to go on, I will die because it won't matter. But we need to spend every minute of this day going over every option we have and figuring out who the 2 actual Mafia are.
I'm pretty sure I know who the Mafia are.
Please.
Okay, so I was leaning towards Poultry being the cop, but I think that he's Town either way. Like I was leaning towards Poultry being cop. That was my read. But clearly Dago has come out as cop. Nobody counterclaimed. His reads have been reasonably accurate as far as I can tell. I don't think that Chris was. I didn't think Chris was Mafia even when I formaled him. I wanted to push the vote to see who voted, and then he got killed by coming out as Vigi. I think that Chris took a shot at Derriere for sure because that was the top of his scum list. Belandriel was sketchy to me, but if Dago says he's confirmed Town, he's confirmed Town. And the only 2 people that are left that are sketchy to me are Midnight and Chrono. Chrono for making this wild, weird-ass claim that doesn't make any sense at all, and Midnight because she agreed with it, tried to defend him just now, and I've had scum reads on her the whole game, and everyone's ignored them.
That's incorrect. Midnight does not agree with anything I just did. There's not a single person that agrees with what I just did.
Darum, you had an attempt on Midnight that you tried to follow up when everyone else thought they were Town. Are those the reads you're going off for Midnight?
I still think that you are wrong. You guys are all wrong about Midnight. I'm almost positive.
What else do you have besides the stuff we all saw that we agreed was wrong? What else do you have?
I don't. I mean, I know that you think that they're wrong. I don't. All I can say is my first read was right. And I'm pretty sure that all of the rest of my reads are right.
The games with me where Midnight has fumbled like that. And trust me, I'm not trying to defend her. I just don't want to lynch another Town.
Well, I mean, we can go on Chrono first. I'm pretty sure he's
at this point, guys, honestly, I can tell you right now, whether you guys lynch me or not, I'm dead tonight. I can tell you that right now. I'm dead. It doesn't matter. I'm Medic. Whether you guys agree with what I said or not, that's fine. Maybe I overthought what Chris said. And maybe to me, my thought process is if you're going to claim a role, you're going to claim whether or not you have something to give. That's to me. Because if Chris told me I have a bullet and I still have a bullet, I would have saved him. That would be my first thought process. Now, for you not believing that I'm Medic, that's fine. If you don't agree with what I did, it's my role. I had to go off of what I thought and what I saw. And I can't trust anyone. I can't immediately trust anybody. We have a lot of very, very, very good players in this game.
Put it this way, if I die tonight, you can confirm Chrono as Mafia.
See, how would you get that though? I mean, I have all I can do is make
through. You will
it's a fair point.
Because
if
Dago's coming if you have one more save Chrono, if Dago dies and you don't.
Well, that doesn't really confirm anything. If Dago dies, that means they just decided the cop. No, they just decided the cop is more important than a medic. That's all it decided. And if that's the
But
case,
the fact is, as a medic, your priority role is to save the cop. And I've come out as cop and saying that I've checked Bell, Chris, and Co.
well, then, I mean, that much is obvious. Then we'll go for where we have. And if I'm still alive and we're both still alive in the next match, then, I mean, I don't know how much I can say.
That goes the obvious on this.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
But knowing there's a medic alive, they might go for the medic.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They have to pick medic or cop. They have to take the medic first. If they take someone else instead of the medic or the medic or the cop, then we have the chance of the cop stays alive and gets another check. Either way, we have, if Dago is cop, we have another check for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I could already say that's all we can really give at this point in time. Other than that, I mean, maybe people don't agree with the play that I had there. Maybe I overthought it, and maybe every time we've had a shooting roll, someone has said whether or not they've had a bullet, and they've been very vocal about that. In a situation where he's in his last 10 seconds, I feel like that's important information to have. And the fact that I didn't have it, I couldn't go off of that.
So wait, but no, I mean, do the math. 2 dead day 0, 1 dead this second day, and then 2 dead. Like, how are you getting this?
Off of my listing,
tell me on this. How are you getting this math?
Again, the first thought process I had there was if I indeed can actually save someone that he shot at, then that could throw me off completely. That's something that we did confirm, that I can save someone that the renegade accidentally shot at. And the fact of the matter, he just said he's renegade. My saves were, I have Chris. I have my second save. Where is it in between here? I have Dago as my last save, and it was Darum as my mid save.
Okay, you just changed your saves.
Scummy.
Yeah.
Belandriel was your second save.
Time out.
Yeah, you said I was your second save.
Darum was my second save. You guys said Belandriel did not seem scummy.
No, you said that.
I have it written down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say right now,
Dago.
you're going to lose your town. You're going to lose more town. If you lynch me, you lose Dago. All I have is a save. Now, if anyone else is alive, that's still, based on what you guys say, someone else here should be a medic. Based on everything you just said, someone should be a medic. If not, then our Veggie shot a medic.
Not necessarily. If there's only 2 Mafia, then you only have 1 kill there. If Chris took his shot, that's still 2 dead.
I mean, there's 6 people dead, and there was only.
Why are you so worried about us lynching you?
Because if that's the case,
we haven't even talked about lynching. We're talking about your strategy. Why are you focused on us lynching you?
Darum just formaled me. That's what I'm telling you.
I did. No one seconded it though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Is
formal.
I'm telling Darum right now, if you guys were to lynch me, you're going to lose Dago. That much is obvious. If you do lynch me, he's going to die. Well, if you lynch me, it's definitely he's dead. Unless there's another medic up. Unless there's another medic in the game or someone who thinks that they're medic. Dago's dead.
It would not be good to counterclaim right now.
No, it would not.
I have a question.
That's fine.
Go ahead, Norbert. Go.
I don't get your line there. You said you saved Dago to find out if the Mafia has still 2 KP or 1, and
yes.
What do you think they have 2 or do you think they have 1?
At this time, I'm starting to think they had 1, and that my claim was off, and that I made a mistake. To me, that's what it was. Okay. But maybe I was reading too far into it, and I thought Chris should have said something if he had a bullet. That's my fault, and I'm owning up to that and saying that was my mistake.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is,
I was just confused because
okay,
it sounded to me that you think they have that the Mafia has still 2 KP, and then you.
I did think that. I did think when everyone thought when one person only died and I made a save, I thought it was really quick to jump that we actually got a Mafia. Even though I thought that Nightmare was really high on the list, it was very tough for me to read that we actually got a Mafia that night. So, I mean, it's very difficult to say my right timing.
You're saying they double stacked Gummy. They double stacked a guy that barely said anything in the first turn.
No, that's not what I said at all. What I'm saying is it's possible that
getting kills, that they double stacked Gummy.
Cole, I think what he's saying is he went for Gummy and someone else, and he saved the other person.
So again, who was the person you saved?
My 3 list.
Hold on. We need to follow this logic. I mean, who saved Dego that night, right?
Nope.
Bell, I think it was.
Bell, no. That's what you guys think I said. I saved Darum night 2 because he was too high up on lists of people that he was giving reads on.
So
and to me, I thought that people were going to kill him.
One person died, you saved Darum.
The second night, the night that one person died, I saved Darum.
And you think on the second night that Darum and Gummy were the ones that were targeted?
it's possible that Darren and Gummy were the ones that are targeted. I think Darren was really high on giving his reads, and I felt like as a Mafia, that would be a good thing to knock out, that they're still solid players that you could pocket if needed to, but Darren was giving reads and he was very attacking.
The first time that he gave his reads, he didn't hear. The first time he gave his saves, he didn't list me. He listed Bell, not me. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, wait.
I just wanted to make sure I fully understood. That makes a lot more sense, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate that it makes more sense, but I still agree with Darren. He said Chris, Bell, Dago. That was his three. I have them written down. That was the three.
I didn't say Bell, but that's fine. If I made a mistake, that's fine.
Two of us wrote it down.
Okay, that's fine. Again, I'm gonna say.
Wait.
Are you saying if I said something off? I didn't say Belandril's my second save. I said Belandril in the middle of it. I still said Belandril. I want to believe that he's there.
So
but
you
that's the
never
thing is, I
saved
claimed
Belandril? You said at one point you saved Belandril on one of the nights.
Again, it was said a third time that someone else heard me say that I saved Belandril. My listing.
I heard it as well. Like a lot of us heard you say.
Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? That's fine. What I'm gonna say right now is, you kill me, you just kill the town. That's fine. It's gonna happen a third game that you kill the town, and maybe I made a wrong mistake because it's the first time I've had a town roll, and I tried to come out at the right time to maybe give my reads, but you kill the town.
I think at this point in time, it's better to try and find the other Mafia just in case he is the medic, so he can save me this night. Just it's that in case kind of deal.
Exactly.
I think look at other possibilities.
I agree with that.
I mean, yeah, if Chrono's alive tomorrow, we kill him. I mean, that's all there is to it. Like, basically.
The problem I have is that the only other real scum read we have is essentially Coe, who may be Miller or maybe the Mafia that Dago has checked.
To me, I think Nobber and Midnight are far scummier than Coe would ever be. Coe has been so down.
I just don't see what you see in me. That's my problem.
I'm not defending.
I get that no one else agrees with me, but that's still my read.
All I'm saying, I'm not speaking anything for her. We just have to be careful from what we play with her. Fairy Storm, your hand's been up. What are you thinking?
Okay, and just say, Coe, even on my town list, so to get that check as red makes me suspect that you might be Miller. My scum list from last round was Derriere, Poultry, and a bit of Kronos, but he might be medic. We don't know.
If I'm Mafia, I've made this game hard mode for myself. Just saying. Like, that would have been. There's too many stupid plays for Mafia at this point.
Yeah, Coe, I'm more kind of believe you might be the Miller rather than Mafia, but we don't know because you did do a red check.
I
am suspicious of Midnight, though.
I mean, I feel you. I can't say anything to it.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. There's 9 of us, right? So we know that right now, or as I'm fairly sure, we only have 1 KP. So if we leave Chrono and Coe alive, both, we lynch somebody else. If Chrono doesn't die, we pretty much can confirm he's Mafia. We kill him.
Or that I saved Dago if I don't die.
So
why would they try and...
Why would they go after
at this point? They
the
know
cop when they get the medic, who the medic will obviously save the cop.
Or that's all I'm saying, is that's a possibility.
What do you think, they wouldn't kill anyone?
Okay,
I'm sorry, Darren. I'm sorry.
Please finish.
Okay,
All
sorry,
right.
Darren. Go.
So even if assuming we go on somebody else, right? So we already know we have Belandril confirmed town. We have Dago confirmed town. I would like to think I'm about as close as we can get to being confirmed town without being confirmed. I mean, I know I'm down. That leaves us with potentially Poultry, who I think is town, Nobber, who I read is a little scummy, Fairy, who I'm on the fence about but leaning town, Midnight, who I think is scum, and Chrono, who I'm almost positive is Mafia. So, like, as long as we save Coe,
I personally think we should leave Chrono alone this round.
I agree.
In case he
no,
is
I'm agreeing with that. We all are down with that.
All right, I'm going to interrupt with 10 minutes left in the day. Unfortunately, I do have to leave. I do apologize. Something has come up. Gummy will be taking over, and Gummy has been notified of all the roles, and Gummy has everything, so Gummy will be in mod for the rest of the game. Thanks for having us, guys.
Later, Mod.
Big
Thanks for helping me.
Thank you. Saving the game. Thank you, Mitty. Awesome.
That's all right,
This probably wouldn't have been happening tonight if it wasn't for him. Thank you.
cool.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Mitty.
Make sure I'm going to plug it as hard as possible. Check out dailymafia.com.
Definitely.
Bye,
Hey,
guys.
thank you so much, and I'll definitely put up a link. I'll put up a link for that. But thank you so much, Minnie.
Yeah,
this
do
wouldn't
easy,
have
guys.
been happening
All right,
without
take
you. I love you, man.
I watch Daily Mafia sometimes too.
Daily Mafia. We got to put a link up for that.
Daily Mafia is good.
Also, Pope Stottle, if any of you guys are out there, he does Daily Mafia.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
He's
so
the one
as
who
I was
streams
saying,
it.
so we have. I'm sorry, we don't have a timer yet. Ah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be starting.
Do you want me to put a timer up? I have a
Hang on.
timer.
Gummy, are you
Well,
just going to
10
do the
minutes.
hands up thing?
Yeah, there's 10 minutes left. He said, so I've got a timer set.
All right, let us know when you're starting it.
Darren,
I'm starting it now.
Okay, so there are 9 people left, right? And we have basically a red check on Co, which we all suspect is probably Miller, but we don't know for sure. We're pretty sure Chronos Mafia, regardless of his protests, which gives us basically 2 nights in which we lynch somebody who is scummy to hit the other Mafia, and we still have time to lynch Chrono and Co if he ends up being Mafia. So to me,
like I was saying, do what you need to do with me.
yeah, I mean, and like I said, I don't suspect Co, but we basically have a grand total of 4 days, or 4 nights before we lose. And there's only 1 KP, so we're only going to lose 1 town per night. I would also say that if Chrono doesn't die,
3 nights already. We've had 3 nights already, so I've got 3 checks. And if I survive tonight with Chrono saving me,
right,
that's 4. And if I die, that's Chrono confirmed Mafia.
Right.
Who's your third check?
My third check was Co. My first was Chris as town. My second was Belandriel.
And he did read me as Mafia.
Right. So to me, anyways, basically because they only have 1 KP in my mind, and because we have a grand total of 4 nights before we lose, if we can keep Dago alive for another turn, we basically can guarantee a win. If we can't keep Dago alive, which I don't think we can, then we're still very likely to win as long as we lynch people that we were pretty sure are scummy. Saving Co for last. The other thing is, I'm reasonably certain that the other play that Mafia could make tonight, if they don't kill Dago and they don't kill Chrono, would be killing me. And that's fine. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to kill Dago.
Quick question, since everyone seems to disagree with the way I'm playing this role right now, and that's not like personal or anything like that, if anyone would have someone to save right now, other than Darum, where would you go? I'm curious to know where would you guys go?
Dago.
You have to save
No,
Dago.
I'm saying I know what that saved. That much is obvious, but everyone's saying now, well, they obviously know you're going to save Dago. If there has to be another save, if there's another person,
you have to save Dago.
You don't understand. It's no longer an option at this point. Like it's funneled.
Understand what I'm saying? Can I just want to answer my question. I understand that I have to save Dago, and other than Darum, if there was a different save to make, I'm not saying that I am.
Belandriel because he's confirmed town.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd
that's
say
what I want to
Dago.
That would be the only. But Belandriel has been quiet the whole game and would not be a strong lynch. So I mean, seriously, I mean, again,
this is my only question.
Only a strong player. He's a cop.
Guys,
and he has reads and he knows how to use them.
Which you're misconstruing the question as me not saving Dago. All I want to know is what people had, what their thought process was, where the actual town lists are. That's it.
Okay, quick thing prior to that. I just wanted another check. Dago, who were your reads, and Chronos, who were your saves?
My reads: Night 0, Chris, town. Night 1. Belandriel, town. Night 2, which we just had, Co, Mafia.
And Chronos, your saves were?
It was Chris, Darum, and Dago.
Okay.
I'm willing to assume that I have written down previously incorrectly, and that what I had down was Chris and Bell was 1 and 2 for Chronos, and it was
I
actually
think
1
that's
and 2
kind of what we're
for
going with,
Dago.
is that a whole bunch of us wrote down incorrectly, but I think we're going to have to move away from that for now.
Okay, I just want to point that out before we carry on. But yes, we should carry
there's
on.
a whole bunch of us
We
that
can
did.
basically table this. Tonight is going to tell us what's going to happen with this.
That's
so
it.
we need
But-
to focus. That means there are. Okay, let's assume Dago dies tonight and Chronos. That means one other person in here right now is Mafia, at least. So I mean, we need to focus on this. We don't have a lot of time left. Nabra, what are you thinking, man? We need.
I just wanted to say on Darren's part with the red check on you and the play by Chronos or maybe play or whatever it is, we have to consider the third possibility that Chronos is the medic as well as you are the Miller. That That leaves us with maybe two different mafias here, not just one like Darren pointing out.
I've said there's two the whole time.
Yeah, no, but you're saying that you're pointing out like the red check of Co as maybe Miller and Kronos as maybe Mafia, but we have to consider as well that both are non-Mafia. That Kronos is Town and Co is Miller.
Okay,
that's just what I wanted to say.
I am Town.
You're drifting out.
Kronos is Town. What would that leave, Norbert? Who are you thinking? And Belandriel is confirmed, and Dego is confirmed. If we're going with Dego as Kappas, I don't see a reason not to at this point.
I believe Darren is playing very Town for me. So and Poltergeist as well. I know I am Town. That leave me with Ferry, who I first thought were Town and said it before, and Midnight. These two.
Guys, is there a chance
under the assumption?
Is there a chance we're only playing with one Mafia right now?
There is a possibility that we are only playing with one Mafia, yes.
There's zero possibility.
Only if what I thought was right. That's it. And people don't.
There is a chance. There's a chance. There's only one. We have to assume there's two.
No. There's two lynches. One was what was his name? Nightmare, and the other was Chris. No, what am I on about here? I'm so confused.
There's only one lynch.
There was one lynch.
There's one lynch.
We're talking about the
Chris was getting voted on, and he came out as veggie.
So if there's only been one lynch, we can only have two Mafia because Mafia can't kill themselves.
Unless Chris shot Mafia.
Chris shot Mafia. So that a maximum there's two Mafia, so we can't say there are three.
No, we're saying there's potentially one.
There's potentially one, but we have to assume there are two.
Yes, assume that there are two. That's the best bet, considering Toe might be what's his name? Miller. That's the word I'm looking for. But the reason I checked him, I didn't get any Town vibes from him. That's the reason. That's the reason I check people. I don't get any Town vibes from him. I didn't get any Town vibes from Belandriel day one, so I checked him. He came out Town, and I just went for potluck. Chris, his streamer, the chances of him dying night zero are very slim, so I went for him.
You're a very observant person, Dego. What about me has given you those vibes? I felt like I've been attacking anyone. I haven't pocketed a single person. I'm questioning everything.
There is more to Mafia play than pocketing. There is much more to Mafia play than pocketing. If you try and pocket someone, that's part of it, but there's more to it than that.
So what have you noticed?
You've actually tried to pocket Darren on a couple of occasions, which I've actually read. It's fairly Town. I can draw parallels between this and his cop play, which I found he was very Town during that. In day one, you were vocal for the start, and then you completely dropped off. You didn't say anything until the end of the day, and I found that quite odd, and I found that quite almost similar to your previous Mafia play.
With his Town play, though.
Okay, for the record, there was not a single need for me to speak up. Everyone was talking.
But I will say this day, I find that some of your initial play was Mafia, but as the day's gone on, I feel you're more Town. That's my read on this thing. If I was
going to say, you called me out as Mafia, I didn't bat an eye. The first thing I did was get angry. I mean, which is ridiculous.
And that's what I was saying. I wanted to get out. With the medic coming out, if the medic hadn't come out, I would have kept my zip. I would have been silent. I would have been so silent. I felt that today was the last day that I could be confirmed save. So, I'm coming out, and I can confirm Belandriel's time, and I want him to be pushing as Town leader right now. And I feel that my top Mafia would probably be.
Can we pause because we have 1 minute left and Poltergeist is left for peeing? Can we pause, Gummy?
Gummy, can we pause the game real quick?
Yeah, we can pause the game.
Nose.
Sorry, but with 1 minute left, I think it's better to wait for Poltergeist.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And he's back.
Yay! It's my son's friend look like.
All right, and we're gonna restart the timer now.
Cool.
I was gonna say that my top 2 scum reads are probably Midnight and Nobber. Those are my 2 scum reads at this couple.
I'd like to form on Midnight.
I'll second.
All right, there is a formal on Midnight. You can give your accusations, and then she'll have the floor for the defense.
Midnight, you've been a lot less fidgety than normal, and I've read that as scum for the whole time being in the game.
It's because I'm trying to work out my notes because I'm just so confused right now. So confused.
Okay, if since you're confused, and you've got notes, who do you think right now are your top 2 scum? Like who do you think are Mafia?
I don't have anyone. That is my problem. The only person I could say.
What do you think about the Chrono situation?
I think we have to trust him as medic. The times I've dealt it a role, I was wrong, and for now I'm gonna have to believe him.
You are either sorely mistaken or very Mafia, and I don't know which.
Okay, two bullets, 2 vests. Who do you give them to?
Vest, I give them to Ferry and Dego. Oh, my shots, I guess I would go. Oh, I really don't know. I'm sorry. I guess I'd go Nuba and. I just don't know. Oh.
Can you think of anything to say about? I mean, just.
I guess.
Do you have anything on Poultry? Do you have anything on Darum? Like either way.
I don't have anything on anyone. The only thing I have about Poultry is that he jumped on Nightmare, but then that was ages ago. And then the only reason he didn't vote was because he thought he was weak town. He moves a lot, but I haven't seen him play because I didn't pay attention last game. And then last round, or the round before, he bandwagoned on Co trying to, But that's about it.
A bandwagoned on Cole what?
I didn't write more than that. These are my problems.
Poultry, we agreed on a few things, but we did. I wouldn't say it was bandwagoning, but we did agree on a few things.
I think I know where she's getting from. I think it was the. I was curious what she had written down. What I think it was you coming out and defending the Night Zeros. I had that written down as scummy to me.
Okay. Midnight, in the last 2 games I played with you, you've made a blunder and then come out as town later. You've done the same in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I mean, we can't lynch a town. Why shouldn't we lynch you right now?
Because I'm just confused. I really don't know what to make of anything right now, and I guess maybe I just don't know. I'm just so confused. All I know is I'm pretty sure about Fairy, me, and Belle, and also Dego. Chronos, I'm sitting on the fence for leaning towards town because I want to believe he's medic. Poultry, I'm not sure. Durham, I'm not sure, but leaning towards town. And no, but I just haven't heard anything from you, so I don't know. Those are my thoughts.
Naram, what are you thinking? Darren?
I mean, I've been confident in my read the whole game. I definitely, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't see anything in the defense. Like, I mean, because there isn't one really. She's just saying she's confused. Like,
That's because I am legitly confused.
That's the problem, dude. What if she is confused? I mean, she's not.
How is she benefiting town? I mean, like,
we can't afford to just lynch town.
No, I agree. We don't want to miss lynch, but like,
fully pushing this.
I don't see a better lynch.
I just want to say,
Very strong had her hand up.
Okay, sorry, go.
I want to say, like, Midnight, as you said, she doesn't really have defense, and I don't know if there's much there. I mean, she's been my scum list for most of the game because she's not as cheery as she usually is, and it seems a little several. Maybe it's because she's generally confused as she says she is, but I don't know. That's why I formaled her.
I do not understand why you guys are pushing this. Dago, what's going on, man?
I just want to throw this out the box. Midnight, why did you kill Garbeezy and Faded Heart?
Who? Oh, the first night people. Sorry. I didn't. I don't know why I would. I just lost.
When they died, you see, it has a little bit. I noticed what looked like you made a bit guilty in your face when the net zero deals came in.
Also, the formal's up.
Formal's over. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
push the vote.
interject and say either push the vote or rescind.
Yeah, no,
And
I'll
since
push
it's
the
been
vote.
pushed to
I'm confident in this.
Midnight, you've got 10 seconds for a defense. Other than that, everyone's gonna vote.
I'm just confused. I didn't understand why medic or cop came out, and that really threw me off. And this is a horrible mistake, and I'm town, and I'm sorry that I always give off scummy reads.
All right,
That's all
well,
I've
we're
got.
going to vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vote does not go through. Midnight lives. Everybody sleep.
We have 36 seconds.
Yeah, we
Oh,
get
yeah,
another.
That's my bad. That's my bad. You get one more lynch.
A formal theory.
I'll second.
All right, there is a formal on Fairy. If she's
Hold
still
on. Time out.
Stop.
There we
Back.
go. Okay, Bell's
Sorry,
back.
yeah, my bad.
Sorry, Fairy just BRB'd
Fairy's
as well.
going out as well.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta wait for Fairy.
So I'm going to the toilet.
Stop the day. When it gets to 36.
I think he's just trying to run it till when we actually get to the right time.
Yeah, the 30
Derriere lives.
What's
So,
up, buddy?
I'm back in 2, yeah?
Oh my god.
Dead
It's 7
people can
a.m.
wake
I'm
up.
still going through this.
Tell me I want
Whiskey's-
to formal you.
Bell, you are a trooper, and we appreciate you being here, brother.
Oh, I love you guys having me here. It's literally like, oh, it's wonderful.
Even though, you know.
Bill, thanks for for saying something, man. You got me in this game. I appreciate it, brother.
Well, everyone loves you and your beard and your hair and your South African accent.
Chat only loves me when I have fake hair on. Unless I have that fake hair, my anime hair all over the place, chat does not love me at all. Remember, they all love you, Bell.
Good
Bell.
God, it is 12 a.m.
Bell, it looks
just
like
wonder-
it looks like your main is like flourishing, dude. It's
Oh,
thriving.
dude, it literally,
Hair flows
as I get like, I play with it more and more as I get more hot to like try and cool myself down. And literally for the last like 10 minutes, I've been sitting here like L'Oreal momenting my hair.
Yeah. Hey, well, I might be going to South Africa for work again in the next couple months.
Fabio.
I'll let you know.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
sweet.
think I know a contact
Take
in
me back to,
L'Oreal products that I can get you involved with. So,
Bring Bell back.
Where
We have a
Yeah.
score to settle.
Seriously, dude, I weigh like 55 kgs. I'll fit in a bag happily. Jeez, I'm all good.
Bell, try and find a job as a model in America for a haircut.
Dude, I can get Bell
So
a job.
110
We'll
pounds.
have him a job.
I'd totally be an underwear model, but I don't wear underwear. So yeah.
Maybe we could get you like a live-action Lion King movie.
Doesn't that hurt? Because you wear skinny
That-
jeans.
Oh, there's a certain technique to tucking. It's a very,
Bell, thank you
Called
again.
duct tape.
very interesting system.
The sad thing is he's right. I don't want to tell you why he's right, but he's right, and it hurts.
There's an age-old question, which is, how's it hanging? I want to hear what Belandro's answer is.
I don't.
No, I know Belandro.
It's not hanging. It's tucked.
Guys, keep in mind this is a shirts on stream.
Shirts on.
Yeah, my
Shirts
shirt's on, guys. It's okay.
Shirts on. Shirts on.
The shirts are
I'm
on.
wearing like the
Chat
smallest
isn't.
shirt I have.
I meant that it's literal and figurative.
Shirts are on, underwear isn't. Let's just put it that way.
I just want to point out,
I'm saying
actually
I'm
wearing a shirt. Only person actually wearing a shirt.
Yeah, because I was too hot in a shirt, man. I was dying.
I don't have a shirt, so I wore a onesie. Close enough?
Shirt. It has the word shirt in
Whoa,
it.
whoa. I feel like chat's
T-shirt.
also stalking me
My
on
shirt has
Facebook right
buttons.
now.
How can you say I'm not wearing a shirt?
Very
Well, dude, it's a polo. Like,
I
Bell.
agreed
Polo
earlier.
shirt.
I'll give you polo shirt, t-shirt, not so much.
Well, thanks for everybody for coming out.
Oh,
God, we got
Chrono,
a lot of new people here, so thank you for coming out, dude. This is amazing. Thank you for all the follows too. I've only been doing this for about a little over a month
Hey.
now, and I'm really stunned at the rate this is all growing. I want to give
Chris,
a shout
people
out.
asking about your partner, man.
Are they asking about my what? My shirt?
People are asking about you getting partnered, and no, people asking about you getting partnered. And my only thing is, if you guys want to see Chris partnered, you got to get them follows.
It's
up.
a little soon and a little. I don't expect all that right now. I'm really just kind of having fun with it right now and kind of getting used to it. You know, I only found out about Twitch like in July. My friend Yayo, who's actually in the channel, told me
Chris,
about it.
quick question. Are you sure you're not a confirmed stripper for just over a month?
It's you know,
Chris
it's a little too early in the night for that. It was I don't know. I was how
Chris
many beers?
confirmed
I was like
stripper.
8 beers deep. It was like
To
4
everyone that
a.m.
doesn't know, last week we had a nice
hi,
little 14
Barry.
minute stream, and Chris
Yeah.
came out and said, "I've only been stripping for 3 weeks."
Barry's back.
Stripping?
Barry's back, guys.
Barry is back, so dead people please
What's
sleep.
going on?
Okay. So, what happened just before you left was I formaled you.
And it was seconded by.
Who
was it
that was
seconded by?
myself. That was myself.
Alright, so there is a formal on Fairy. You can give your accusations, and then she'll have the floor for the defense.
Okay, so first point is you've been fairly quiet all game. You've put in a little bit here and there, but I haven't found it very impactful. The second thing, which was my main thing, is that Midnight has apparently been on your scummy list all day, but at the start of day 2, both you and Cole called Midnight as your town. Defend.
Well, Midnight was on my scum at the beginning. She came off for a short period of time, and then I saw something that made me think maybe she was actually scummy. She was not high on my scum list at the time, but the highest on my scum list are dead because those were Nightmare and Derriere. Now they're both dead, so she was the highest one on my scum list, but not the. Which was not high on the scum list at the beginning.
Derriere, we said, was potentially shot by Chris, so we have no read on that. Second, I mean, I kind of in the same thing as Poultry said. I do find it really odd that the only real 2 times you've been vocal have been directly after someone has made a similar observation. Like, I made an observation about Derriere.
Well,
and then
to be
that was
fair,
one of
I try and speak and I often get spoken over.
Well, no, I'm just saying, you know, and that's very
And
true.
then people, when they're speaking up, I put my hand to say something, and then someone else who often says it. I've had that happen a lot to me. Like I put a hand to say something that I get ignored for a little while, and then by the time I say it, they say I'm bandwagoning on the other person.
I see where you're going with that, but I do find it kind of funny that you interrupted me to say it. When you said you were trying to claim that you had problems talking over people and you talked over me to say it.
When the whole chat is trying to talk over everyone, well, it's one person, I often can interject and get my voice out, but a whole bunch of people are talking. I usually get lost and don't get heard.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But okay, what I'm basically saying is that when I made a comment about Kenealder, about him being visually moving, you know, that was one of your biggest reads when it came to you. Then you were actually pressed on it later. I'm sure you remember. And Derriere, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then just a minute ago, Darum started attacking Midnight after you claimed she was town earlier, and you immediately started pretty much laying into Midnight. Pretty like right, like what? Why these follows?
Just to clarify, I started the form on Midnight and Derriere second, and Darum seconded. I was the one that formed on Midnight, I think. So
it doesn't matter if you form was first. You weren't the first person to lay into me. Is what Co is getting at.
I'm just saying that I'm finding the ordering and the progression. I'm like, why didn't you say something at the beginning of the day? Like, why was it directly after Darum? Why was it directly after me? Like, why aren't you know? And in your argument, I understand, and it's totally valid. You don't want to talk over people. You know, you'd rather be in the line of what we're talking about. But it just looks a little weird from the outside. It looks like you're following opinions, and you know, I mean, you see where we're coming from.
I see where you're coming from, but I'm town, and often it's hard to talk over people who are louder talkers. And often by the time I have some original, by the time I only get a chance to speak, someone might have already says it. Not always, but often I've had that happen. So if it's sounding not original, maybe it's because someone else has said it first, noticed it first.
Mod, how many formals do we have left today? This is our last formal.
If this is rescinded or not put, and if push the vote and not as votes is done, and not too many votes are done, you'll have one more formal throughout the day.
Thank you.
I just wanted to throw out.
Whoever, correct, Chronicle, you go.
I just wanted to throw out there, Fairy, I find it very difficult to believe you had us just talking over people, and that was your actual defense, when the entire time everyone bandwagoned to say that Dego was on very high on their actual town read. You very quickly at the end, so you didn't sound like you weren't joking with or adding with the rest of them, said Dego, yeah, I do believe he's my town read as well. And I just find it really, really, really suspicious at the everyone was saying when everyone already had that thought process in their head for you to say something. To me, it sounds like you were trying to make it seem like you didn't, or that you agreed with everyone that, okay, yeah, Dego is town, and you didn't want everyone to think that you didn't agree with that. To me, that sounded very scummy, and at that point in time, no one was talking over you, no one was trying to say anything. Why interject that then?
To be fair, there was a gap in speaking there, so I took the opportunity to speak what I had to say, but
not necessarily. It was immediately after. That was something I carried on very, very highly, and that was something I wanted to touch on later on after this was brought up, was that it was at the exact end. Like you were the very last person to jump on that one, because no one else said anything afterwards. Like everyone else already agreed to that. And that seems very high on my scum list.
Very, very quickly before the time runs out, I just want to point out that the first thing I pointed out was that you had claimed that Midnight was on your scummy list all day. Your scummy list at the start of the day was Belandriel and Derriere, and Midnight was your town, and she is now scummy, apparently. That's it, before the formal runs out.
All right, I want it either to be pushed or rescinded since it has gone over the 5-minute timer.
I will push.
It has been pushed to vote. Ferry will get 10 seconds for her defense, and then we will have to vote.
Well, it's a bad one because I'm town, and I believe there's still 2 Mafia out there, so you're making a mistake if you're mentioning me today.
All right, we'll be voting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ferry, you are dead. Everybody go to sleep. Dead people, you can wake up. And Rolls, please give me your stuff.
And there we are again.
Hello.
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 What's up, guys?
Hola.
Fairy, I love the hat. I love it. Well, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for showing up tonight. We got a lot of new people in here. I just wanted to, if I didn't, say your name before, please, say hi, because I'd love to thank you personally for being here. Fluxus TV, welcome, brother. Kishorn, Warm Water, you've been here. You've been one of us for a while. Sig Rosa, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, Lizard. On the stick.
Pierre Antoy, Tice. Hey, Tice3361, welcome, dude. How are you doing tonight?
Unmute yourself.
Andre JD, how you doing, man? I'm doing awesome tonight. Playing a Mafia game tonight. We are going to be doing this every Friday. Typically starting around 9 p.m. and we'll go for as long as we can. Oh, here we go. WPG Runner. What's up, dude? Do I have to wear a shirt? Before we didn't have a shirt rule, and then we had to have a shirt rule.
Because everyone kept telling me to strip. It was not pretty.
Pierre, I am not drinking right now because I want to be able to go longer in the night. I do not have beer, but I do have this big bottle of Jack, so I'll probably be doing some Jack and Coke later. And that's it. Yeah, Win Mulligan, welcome to the channel, dude. How are you doing tonight? Salor, I know you, brother. You're always in here. Domino, yeah, but we'll be doing Mafia every Friday. Other than that, I typically stream almost every night, 10 p.m. until around 4 a.m. Bonus streams here and there, but I just got a new PC, just built it yesterday, so I'm going to be playing a lot more stuff.
What kind of video card?
Whatever Sykes told me to get. What is it on my page? See, here's the thing. I don't really follow components, so I just went to people I trust because I met so many cool people through the stream. Bagdar, what's up? And I was just like, here's my budget. Get me, build it for me. You know what I mean? My PC specs are right down below.
You get a
If you scroll
770
down,
SI.
I upgraded my PC specs down there. So I hope that is enlightening. Bam Bam, good morning, dude. How you doing, man? The Voices, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Voices, just, if you want to ever try out these games are kind of like a smaller audience, so people who are like, kind of reluctant to jumping into big games like Elos or, Co-Stream, we encourage new people to get in here. I'd love to see new people in here. And what I love about Mafia, it gives me a chance to, like, interact with you guys, It's awesome. Sane, how are you doing? Yeah, bourbon. I need real whiskey. I know. Jack Daniels. It's not.
Hey, I got
legit,
a
but
big
it
old
works.
bottle of Jack.
It works for me. It works for me. I'm not a fancy drinker. Cancer Man, how you doing, man? Yeah, and sit back, relax, enjoy. Snick Rep, how are you doing, brother? Horusu. Yeah, I wish I had. I'd love to have some beers right now. Banana Lifestyle, how's it going? Going hard with the Magnum. Yeah, it's the Magnum, dude. Look, this thing's bigger than my head. I stole it from my brother. Yeah, but so far I'm loving this new PC. Building it was a lot of fun. It was like, yesterday was like the first break I took from streaming for like 2 weeks or so, man. So it was awesome. Caboose, how's it going, brother? Welcome. Yeah, the card is awesome. I had a great time putting it together. I mean, I had done pretty much everything before, except I've never seeded a processor before. Yeah, have I pushed it yet? No. I just built it today, and the first thing I did on my stream with my new PC is stream Mafia. So no, I have not pushed it, but I intend to. I've got a lot of games installed on here. I got Wasteland 2. I'm going to try that out. I got Assassin's Creed 4. Got a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to push it to the limit. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yep. So, webcam specs. Yeah, this webcam. I wish I showed Lady Tamriel a picture of it. It's not even a real webcam. It's like a webcam that clips on the top of a laptop. You know what I mean? So I was like, as long as it works, I'm going to use it, man. You guys don't need to see me in HD. I don't want to be in HD. Standard definition is good enough for you guys. God, am I scrolling down? Control-Alt-Geek, did I miss you? Sorry about that, brother. Havo Gamer, what's up, dude? God, I'm falling behind in chat. This happens. I'm really bad at it. Hans Gaming. Narzul, you're back. No, Narzul. Yeah, you're right. We got to give new people immunity. Hey, Narzul, I hope you're having fun, dude. I hope you got nice and drunk for us. DVD Danzinator, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the channel. God, Balamar. Am I running Windows 7? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Windows 8 is like...
We're still waiting on a couple of people to come back from BIOS.
Cool, cool. Just tell me when to shut up, Gummy. Meantime, I'm going to greet...
It's your stream, Chris. You never shut up, sir.
Right. That was the co-father. He's like a voice from above, like...
That means Co, shut up.
It reminds me of the Binding of Isaac. Yes, Lord. Toonie, how you doing, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Yayo, I definitely need to upgrade. For the record, Yayo, yeah, he's my friend that told me about Twitch in the first place in July. He was like, here, check out this StarCraft 2 video. And God bless him, I play StarCraft 2 with him. I am terrible. Every time I group with him, we die, and he never complains. He's like my only friend my real-life friend that still games. And he's, hardcore. Ever since I've known him, he's the dude that pre-orders, like, every system, like, the day it comes out, like... hardcore, and if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be on here. And he just had his daughter, so and named her after a StarCraft 2 player, Scarlet. How hardcore is that? So congrats, Yayo. Got to play some Payday 2 something. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more stuff now that now that the sky's the limit.
All right, dead people have to go back to
All
sleep.
right, people.
And alive people can wake up. That's everyone.
Oh, we're missing Dago?
Yeah, Dago.
He's probably changing his beard.
Hopefully he hasn't passed out yet.
Yeah,
Dago,
probably
I believe.
passing out.
Dago,
I believe
please.
in you, Dago.
Dago,
Dago.
Dago,
Dago,
Plux.
please.
Dago,
Please,
Plux.
Dago.
Dago.
Dago, hello.
Please, Dago.
Dago, stop
please.
walking yourself. Hey!
Here, Dago. Alright, so we were at the soccer match, and after Chris died, and Derriere died at the same night, something terrible happened. A dragon, out of nowhere, came down and bit Dago's head off. The day begins.
What the fuck, Chrono?
That's
What the
2
fuck?
KP.
No. What?
That's 2 KP. I
No.
saved Dago last night.
Do not believe.
Don't believe it all you want. You kill me,
I
you
think
lost.
3 of us are Mafia right now.
That's
I think 3
honestly
of
that's
us
the only
here, right
that's
here
the
on
only
screen
thing we've
are
got.
Mafia.
That's all we've got. That's all I have. That's the only thing I can say that I have confirmed. That we have 2 KP still in the game. They double stacked Dago. I saved him.
We need to hear everything. What is your angle? What do you think then?
Well, this really kind of messes me up because my only angle was Darum. That was the only thing I had. Before he read really town to me, now he's reading extremely scummy. Him and Fairy both read scummy together. And I honestly, I don't have anything else on anyone else. I am completely
Wait a
lost.
second. Time out. But you're claiming that you saved Dago, so there was 2 KP,
Yeah.
but Fury was lynched, so they would have only had 1 KP.
Right. That's what I'm saying is I don't know. That's what's throwing me off right now. That's why I'm so concerned. We have 3 Mafia. That's the only answer at this point in time. Honestly, I really can't say much else. I saved Dago. That was my save. That means we have 2K. That means we still have 2 KP. Basically, we're essentially
Didn't
bored
this game
today.
start with 3 Mafia? There was 3, right? Not
Yes,
2.
Yeah.
3 Mafia. One dies.
They survived the whole game.
It's impossible.
It's not
literally-
impossible. It's very unlikely.
It's
Yeah.
unlikely, but it's not impossible. What I'm saying is I saved Dago, meaning there's 2 KP left. Now, I can't necessarily make you guys believe that because I'm basically screwed at this point. Mafia played a fantastic game, and I want to applaud them now because I'm dead. But, I mean, I saved Dago. There's 2 KP, so that tells me that all of my reads have been completely off. The only read that I still have up is Darum, and Darum has been playing what seems to be very pushy and seemed to be very town, and he has not been touched. He has not been touched one bit, and to me, that reads extremely scummy all of a sudden. The fact that we have so much going on.
Who else would it
You're gonna
be?
turn this on me?
Honestly, and that's if the off chance that that Dago's check didn't check you as, I mean, granted, the chance of you being Milla was very high to me. Now it's more of a chance of you being Mafia than Milla. There might be someone else who reads as Milla, but I mean, we can't really just go off of my reads. Mine have been wrong, and the only thing I can tell you guys is that I saved Dago last
I'm
night.
Mafia now? So what?
To
It's
me, you're leaning less. No. To me, you're leaning less. You're less Miller, more Mafia to me now because we have 3
I'm saying,
possible Mafia.
so the fact that I'm being loud and trying to lead a charge on a
I never said that. I just flat out said. Well, no, Cole, let me finish.
Miller's a town role, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is to me right now the fact that we still have 3 Mafia in the game, and I'm the only person that can confirm that in my head because I'm the only person who knows my role flat out because I saved Dago. Excuse me.
Is it because you're the only one that's Mafia? Is that you
No,
can
because I saved
confirm
Dago last night and he was double stacked. That's the only reason I can confirm that.
Chrono could be game.
Darren,
Yeah.
can you help me with a little bit of counting because it's like 6 a.m. in the morning?
Sure. If somehow Chrono is right,
and there were 3 people,
and there were 3 Mafia.
three mafias left, could they not easily kill, like, for example, me and Poltergeist, and they had 1?
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be over. So why should they double stack if they could have 1 with 3? This is crazy. This is
Not if Dago was actually a cop and they wanted Dago gone.
No,
And
no,
Miller-
he's
but
actually
no.
right because
No,
it
I
doesn't
see
make
where
sense
was
for-
going.
Yeah,
see where numbers going.
Number's 100% right. If they didn't go kill Dago, they could have killed Poultry and Co. or Poultry and me or Belandriel and me, and it would be over. They would win.
So you guys, so wait, now all of a sudden you guys believe there's 2 KP?
If there are three, listen. If there are 3 and that means there's 2 KP, they kill 2 people who are not medic and cop because medic's going to be defending cop. They kill not medic and cop. They win the game. It's 3v3. They win the game.
That would have been the game. The game would have been over.
Yeah. That would have been done.
And Mafia played a perfect play, and they wanted to make it look good because you guys are about to. If you guys do choose to lynch me, you lynch town, and that's game. To me now in my head, what shows to me in my head is Nobber, Darum, and Co. Those are the only thoughts that I have. I don't know about Poultrygeist. He plays a fantastic game, so I can't tell off the top of my head. Midnight, to me, has played exactly as she plays his town, so when she makes mistakes, she makes mistakes.
Darum has been the second loudest behind me this game, and now you're going to call him Mafia.
I told you, Darum, right at the beginning of the day that Darum seemed a bit Mafia to me, and the fact that him and Fairy Storm were very on, like, they were both there.
Dago clearly said if he died, I mean,
yeah,
that's done talking. There's nothing else to talk about at this point.
Again, that's fine. Whatever you guys believe at this point in time, Mafia GG. That was a fantastic play.
Darum, you're muted. Darum, you're muted.
I said there is actually something to talk about, and it's not Chrono. Like, there's the chance that we do still have 2 Mafia, and 1 is Chrono. So to me, we should just be focusing on other people. We know Belandriel's confirmed. I know I'm town. Here are my current reads. I don't think Co is Mafia. I think he is the whatever that is, the Miller. It is possible that he has horrendously pocketed me, but I don't think that's the case. I still don't like Midnight. Nobber, you're on the fence for me. And Poultry, I have the most sickening, disturbed feeling that you've just pocketed the living shit out of me. And I don't know why. I got nothing. I can't, like, no read whatsoever that would say you're scummy. But, like, God, am I worried that you're Mafia?
Are you pointing at Poultry?
No. I'm saying, like, I have this sickening feeling that he has pocketed the shit out of me and he might be Mafia, but I can't prove it. I haven't read it, and I think he's town. Like,
Bell, we need you to talk here, man. A lot, please.
I'm totally going with Dago here, completely and utterly. If Dago has, like, completely fake claimed this, actually, he couldn't have. He's dead.
No way he fake claimed it.
He's dead.
If he fake claimed his town, it's a bad move anyway.
Yeah, it had to be correct.
He's dead, so he couldn't have fake claimed. He can't get killed by Mafia last night. I mean, if he fake claimed, Mafia can't kill their own. I'm straight up going with what Dago said. If Dago dies, it's Chrono. And I will happily go with that because of what I think it was Nobber that pointed out basically and asked Darren to confirm is that if they had 3 left, they would have killed 2 last night and they could have worked out those odds. There's no way that Mafia were silly enough to let the game go on another day, possibly get another one lynched, and only have 1 KP and let it go on another day then after that.
So it's too risky. There would be 0 reason to do that.
There literally would be no reason.
There are 2 things that...
go on then.
Okay,
I was going to ask. Darren, well, actually, it's on Nuba this time. Nuba, I want to ask you, why did you vote on me when Darren has such a slim reason to think I'm Mafia? Also, Darren, why did you take so long to vote on Fairy? I don't know if it was lag, because only slight, but I just wanted to ask.
The reason I took so long to vote on Fairy is because my hand was under my arm. I literally had to pull it up and put it up here. It's a fairly, like, this is a pretty long distance, so it was like this.
I know it was only a small one, so I just thought I'd ask.
Nope, that's fine.
I can,
please.
Not that my reads mean a lot today, but Darier, you had your other hand up.
Darier?
You mean Darren? Yeah, no, I did.
You had your other hand up when you lifted your hand, by the way, not that one.
Whatever. I mean,
no, that's actually really important.
Oh, okay. In which case, it would have actually been even better because it would have been all the way up here. It would have taken me even longer if it was the other end.
I
don't
watching
remember which hand I
specifically
voted
for your hand because I was curious to see if you would actually vote on Midnight. Your hand was
Chrono, we know you're Mafia. Stop talking.
You're wrong, but that's fine. You GG'd the game.
Okay. Here's my problem with it.
Whoa.
There is Darren coming out and saying, "I know we know you're Mafia." I dislike. The
We
problem I
do.
have with
I mean, we've proven it through Dago dying.
We do not. We have a very strong suspicion. We do not know for certain. My problem with it is that the fact that we talked about it so much yesterday means that Mafia could well have been like, let's leave him alive. They kill him. Okay. This is a very strong fucking. Let's say strong. This is a very out there play. This is a very weird thing that Mafia just maybe didn't realize they could have gone 3-3 and won the game.
You think that the people here are not counting if they can win or not? I don't think so. But
Yeah,
sorry.
I think you're right. It's a very slim chance. It's something to put out, but it's a very slim chance. I think you're probably right. I think Mafia, if there is at least one strong person in the Mafia, they understand how they could have won the game right there and then, and that would have been game over.
Look at everyone that's left.
Let's be honest.
There's absolutely
Everyone's left
no
is
way.
not stupid.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that the people in this game wouldn't have counted.
I think you're right. I put it out there as a very slim chance. I think it wasn't worth putting out. It's something that's very extremely unlikely to happen. If it did happen, it's a very good play by the Mafia and like very, very, very meta. But I don't think it happened. I think we're right to go in Chrono.
Bell, I think it's your call because you are the confirmed tone by Dago.
I'm gonna go ahead then and call the formal on Kronos.
Yeah, I second it.
All right, there is a formal on Chrono. I'll give you accusations first, and then Chrono will have the defense for the floor.
It's easy enough, dude. My first actual thing that pointed me to you was that you did actually say that you saved me day 2, and then you changed it later on to say you saved Darm. That was the first thing that pointed me towards you. The next thing was Dago, and I am completely sure that Dago was definitely our cop. And because Dago died last night, and I do not believe that Mafia would have been silly enough to let the game go on for this long. Yeah, like Dago said it. If you don't die, and he dies, you are Mafia.
I just want to say, this game has probably been the most ridiculous game I've played in my like. We will not know until this game is over. You guys will not know how wrong you are right now until this game is over. So Mafia, absolutely beautiful play. That is absolute GG. I can give you my reads. Belandriel, you were confirmed by Dago. I saved Dago that last game. That tells me there are 3 Mafia left because if one died, then they would only have 2 KP, or they would have 1 KP. Now, as far as it's concerned, the 3, to me in my eyes, that have been altogether the most have been Ko, Darum, and Nobber. Those are, in my eyes, that's all I've seen. Nobber so much as asking Ko the count. Darum is so much as pushing a lot of different things. But honestly, right now, I don't see a way that we're going to win this game as Town. I think this game's over already. So if you guys really want to push to vote, that's fine. I mean, I really can't give you anything else. This has probably been the perfect storm for a Mafia game. And wow, just...
I would like you to explain how it is that Ko and I have agreed, because we've been fighting the whole game, both for Town, mind you, but we've both disagreed on several points.
No, you guys, like I said, you guys disagreed. Excuse me?
Most points. A majority of points we have disagreed on.
Near the end of this game is, like I said, my eyes have changed a lot near the end of this game. The fact that Dago died, like that really opened my eyes up, because I did save Dago. So, I mean, that really opens my eyes up to the possibility. The only reason I'm looking at Ko right now is because Dago had a red check on Ko, and we didn't confirm Ko as being the Miller. We only confirmed Ko as being red checked.
You can never confirm me being the Miller. It's not something
it can be confirmed if Dago gets enough checks. Again, it can be confirmed if Dago gets enough checks, but that's besides the point. He's gone. That's something we can really focus on. I mean, I really don't know what else I can say at this point, guys. It's pretty much over here.
Okay, so my input on this is, if Chrono is medic, and he did save Dago, and there are 3 Mafia, then I'm fairly sure we've lost this regardless.
Then extremely well played, Mafia, because there's just no way.
Yeah, very well played.
Pat yourselves on the back.
If that is the case, I call Ko Midnight Nobber. But if there are only 2, which I suspect is probably the case, then even if Chrono is a mislynch, and I can't see how he is in that scenario, we still go 3-2. If there's only 2 Mafia left, there are 3 Town to 2 Mafia. If we mislynch and they get 1 KP tonight.
And the only way to know that is if you guys actually vote me. So, I mean,
that is true. And I think I'm pretty willing to roll the dice on the fact that we have killed at least one Mafia so far.
It's something I wanted to roll on as well. But again, I'm the only person that can see that.
I'm literally willing to roll those dice because we've only had one kill for 2 nights. It was the only night where we had 2 kills was when Chris took a shot.
Dario, what are you thinking? Or not, I keep calling you Dario. Darren.
It's fine. So I'm looking at, you know, as part of our reasons to lynch Kronos, I'm looking at math. If we lynch Kronos, Mafia gets a kill if there's still 2 of them, right? That leaves us with 5 people. There is 1 confirmed in Belandriel. Chances are they will never kill Ko because he has a red check, and so there's always that suspicion that he could be Mafia. So the Mafia will never kill Ko. So chances are they'll kill me or Bell or Poultry. Which leaves basically it's still going to be 3 to it will still be 3 town to a maximum of 2 Mafia, and I suspect it will be 4 to 1. So there's still a very good chance that we should win. This is a good lynch. There's no reason not to lynch this.
New problem I have. Something that Belandriel pointed out just there. We have only actually made 2
Sorry,
kills.
guys. Sorry. It's a formal, and it must be on Kronos. It must be on Chrono. It can't be about anything else.
My whole train of logic there was just that we should lynch Kronos because mathematically it's good.
Now keep in mind, you do lynch me and it's mislynch, it's game. And I can tell you right now, it's game.
Okay, so here's my new problem with lynching Kronos. This is related. We have only made 2 kills so far. One of them was Derriere. The other one was
Nightmare.
Nightmare, correct.
It was Nightmare and it was
the other 4.
Nightmare and Fairy.
Yes, Nightmare and Fairy.
It has been 5 minutes, so I am going to ask it to be pushed or rescinded.
All right.
Go on, Belle. You're the one that formed.
I'll push.
It has been pushed to vote. Chrono, you will have 10 seconds for an extra defense, and then we'll go to voting.
If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. I apologize. I just screwed town. Mafia, absolutely well played. Brilliant play. This one's going in the record books.
All right, we will be voting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chrono is dead. Everybody wake up.
Well played, Mafia.
Well played, Minnie.
Everyone wake up.
I would like to
Thank you.
publicly apologize to the new people. For some reason, I thought you were Daily Mafia. We all thought you were Daily Mafia. It's the only reason we voted on you. And I would like to personally extend an invitation to you guys for Tuesday or Thursday. You'll have immunity if you want to come play.
Can I just say?
On our channel.
And I wanted to say, Ko and Midnight, you have to count. Guys, we could have won before.
Dauber was fighting tooth and nail.
I'm going to mute everyone to give the rolls. Alright, the rolls for Mafia were Ko, Midnight, and Nobber. The medic was Chrono. The cop was Dago, and the Vigi was Chris.
Twice.
Next time when I tell you someone is scummy, you goddamn kill him.
I have a question.
Just to keep in mind.
I want to know why you didn't rely on my reads to say Chris, Fairy, and Darum were all town at the start, and I pinged Midnight.
Told you guys.
Pinged Midnight.
Ko.
Dago
Was it
gets
Chris?
MVP. Yeah, Vigi was Chris.
No, did he kill me
Who's
now?
Miller?
Chris, I want to
No, we
apologize.
killed you.
Chris, did you take your shot that
asked
night,
you.
man?
Chris didn't do shit. That was all.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. All my reads were exactly right. The only one I was wrong about was freaking
Chrono
Darren.
was dead on.
I was absolutely there. Every single read, and every time you guys have lynched me, I have been town. Every single time.
Dude, they set you up so hard that you couldn't have been anything else.
Chrono, I
you guys, I did
apologize.
every possibility.
Okay, to be fair,
Chrono, I
Arsenal-
apologize.
Chrono-
I even said there's 2 worlds. I was writing down the votes. There's 2 worlds. One of them is Chrono is Mafia and he's fleecing us. The other is that Ko, Nobber, and Midnight are still alive. I called it name for name, and I screwed myself.
But I do want to say,
Kronos.
Nobber fought it tooth and nail. Nobber was like, no, kill 2 other people. And me and Midnight were like, no, kill Dego. And Nobber was like, no, kill 2 other people. And me and Midnight was really bad.
I'm going to give MVP. I'm going to give MVP town to Dago for pointing out all 3 Mafia, like day 2,
Right.
pretty much.
Yeah.
MVP for Mafia.
Such a liability
Well, no.
next time. I want to
MVP for Mafia is Ko for pretty much pocketing most town when he had a red check.
Everyone. He pocketed me. This is the first time I've gone the other way.
Who's Miller?
On a red check.
Who's Miller?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I
Only
never got that.
see that's the thing too. Just so you guys knew, I couldn't say it
Maybe
because
never
everyone
gave it
already
to
thought
me.
me scummy. Everyone would have thought it's scummy. When I was reading through things, I was staring right at Belandriel's face. So if I said Bell at that point in time, that was my screw up. But I was looking dead at him.
Bell.
You really did. That was like literally, dude.
That's the thing too. Is I asked. I was talking to
I was
talking.
the night Dego didn't die, so it was like, yeah, it was.
You screwed us there in like saying that.
I see. That's the thing too. Is I was talking to Mod too about Bell. Like I said something about Bell, but I didn't
Why were you
actually
staring into my eyes?
IRC into it. So that screwed me hardcore. As soon as Dago died, I was like, "That's GG."
Dude, seriously, like if you hadn't made that mistake, I might have bought your claim.
Yeah,
like
same.
and it was funny because I asked you, I was like, what? I asked you a second time. I was like, so who did you save? And you screwed it up, and I was like, he's Mafia. It's a fake claim. It has to be. Like
I was going for exactly the same thing, and you interrupted me before you let me ask for the 3 claims, and you got it instead, and I got the same reads. I had Chris, Bell, and then
I had to read back through my IRC, and I felt like if I mentioned IRC, it was out of game info. I couldn't say that I talked to the mod about anything, so it screwed me. And I called it.
It's all good, dude. I had a game the other day where I should have probably been able to fake claim cop, and I screwed it up. So I feel
I'm
like
sorry, guys. Even
first time ever,
really should have gone on my read.
By the way,
one went on anyone else's raids.
Dago,
my reads
say
at
flat
the
out.
end of last round were Midnight and Nobbert, and no one, absolutely no one
was so
mentioned my
lucky.
reads.
I was
in
so
the
lucky. I
next
was looking
day.
at my notes because when you said, "Oh, there could be 3 Mafia left. It might be Midnight Co." and I had
Dude,
the
I couldn't
biggest
believe
grin on my
that
face.
was
I was like,
Poltergeist. That was the only time I've ever had to hold myself back. When Poltergeist went, you know what? My 3 would be Co.
Nailed it.
Like I almost popped.
That was the thing too. Is
The only good thing. The only good thing was I could because of the math thing I could convince Darren that there couldn't be 3 Mafias left, but we could have easily won this game before.
Dude, I can't believe all 3 of you live.
That was so crazy. I even asked Gummy if I can just type count please in the freaking chat.
It's exactly
and he
what
said no, and I said okay, fine. Please.
That was, you know what I just realized though?
No,
Guys, no time out.
Dago. And he was like, no, do these 2. We were like,
And this
no.
Co, and this is for, like this was for future future games and everything like that. This is exactly why. And I hate to say it, I wanted to say chat was wrong because every time the entire game they were screaming out there was 2 KP, there was 2 KP, and everyone in town believed there was 1. Everyone.
If I had
Everyone, the entire thing.
$1 for every
Never
time
believe
chat
there's
was
only
wrong,
one. Always believe worst
Never
case scenario.
believe. That's exactly what I said, and no one listened to me. Not a single person. I was like, I
If
want
I
to try
had
to
it-
see if I can figure it out.
If
I
had
listened.
$1,
I just didn't believe myself.
$1
No one.
for every time chat was
You
wrong,
not only
I'd be
listen, you
embarrassed to donate.
pegged the right people.
This is this problem I have, right? This is twice in a row that I have had a really good gut feeling about this is who's Mafia, this is why you should go with me, I should just go for it. And I got pointed out to me, you just need to go with that. And twice in a row, I have
I
not
just want
gone
to
with
say,
it and been
chat,
wrong.
you're all wrong. Every single one of you are wrong. I watched all of you claim me as Mafia, scummy, everything you had to say, and you were every single one of you was wrong. All of you.
Dude, they set you up perfectly though. Like
I was so set up.
You know what the funny thing is?
That's why I
At
was
the
like,
beginning of the
Mafia?
game, Chrono. Seriously, the beginning of the game, I wrote down in my notes at the very top of my notes, Chrono is always scummy. I wrote it down because I was like, I don't want to falsely accuse him, and they set you up.
They set me up
hard.
so perfectly. They set me up
so hard.
perfectly.
There was just no way. I mean, there was no way to read that.
I think in
I
every
made
game,
the same
there's
mistake
one
last
screw
game
up.
on Chronos.
I think there's one game there's always one screw up, and this one time I was set up so perfectly. I was like, I've got to roll. I can actually make it count. Everything's fine. And then mess up and say Bell, and GG. That's it. That's why as soon as it was the end day, I was just sitting back. I was like,
The best part is they actually tried to kill me second day, didn't you? Like he must have saved me because he said.
Nope.
We double stacked on Gummy.
We double stacked Gummy? You guys suck.
Double stacked
Everything was nerd.
Every serious. Hang on, time out. Gummy, hey, Mod's talking. Hang on a second. Gummy, what were you saying?
You should have said you saved me instead to confirm that there was a double stack.
See, that's the thing is, I didn't want to lie about my claim. That was the first thing, is trying to mess
It
that
doesn't
up.
matter.
It was my first
If you're
time playing
medic,
medic.
you know you're 100% truthful. Even if you lie, just to clarify it, you will get point across to be 2 KP. You'll have your
there's
point
no
across.
telling that they killed you. I had no idea they were going to double stack you. You were barely talking.
Nightmare wasn't scummy in the least bit. He had a really good defense, and most
Thing is,
people
you knew,
voted because they didn't want to be scummy.
As medic, you had to know, like, well, or you thought you knew anyways, that they had still had 2 KP.
I thought,
like,
see,
you
in
could
my
have made
eyes,
that
I
claim,
still,
and we would have believed
that
you.
thing, I still thought Darum talked way too much that first day to them not to hit him. Like, I really thought they were going to kill you, Darum. Like, I really was. You were high on my town list. If you as much as you talked and said something,
I had Darum as cop. I had you down as cop for the first day.
Poultry, you should have so gone with your reads, because the fact is they lined up so perfectly.
They did. They were right there. And I was like, please let someone else see this.
Dude, I tried to kill Midnight. I tried so hard. I knew Midnight was scummy.
Boy, you had on me, wasn't it?
Arium, you couldn't kill Midnight with Co backing her so hard.
I know, I was so frustrated.
I'm like,
The thing I was working so hard to keep Midnight alive. We were not letting go of our 2 KP.
The worst part is, right as I voted on Kronos, I was like, I know Ko's Mafia. He's got to be. He's been against me the whole goddamn game.
Worse than Nightmare.
I knew it. Fairy, I'm so sorry. The fact that you jumped in
Everyone
the
voted on me to lynch me. I was town.
Fairy, you know my pain now.
I had you scummy from the start.
I have to always vote on red check. Always vote on red check. Never leave it up to chance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. We should have just gone on Cole and been like, you know what we should do is just take the chance that maybe he's the Miller, maybe he's not, and I didn't.
The problem with that is everyone was so convinced I was Mafia, it was ridiculous. Everyone
Code did such a good job with his early, like, stupid, like, no, I wouldn't have killed them, because, you know, I might have killed them, it's okay.
I felt so bad. I mean, and I even slipped. I slipped so hard. I defended the night 0 kills. I can't believe you guys didn't lynch me day 0.
Well, the thing is, I
called it out too, and I'm like, look at this.
You also said
I called it.
there
I
was
said
a
it.
part where you said our kills, and I was like,
I did. I said,
oh wow.
Oh my god.
Someone missed that.
And we did, and the Mafia caught that too.
Someone called that and I missed it.
For some reason, when
Someone
I saw
said it
Faded Heart looked very familiar. I thought I saw Faded Heart when I stopped by Daily Mafia. It must have been someone completely different. But I was like, oh, these are probably Mafia people, you know. Okay, that'll be a safe bet. No. And I'm really sorry.
Yeah, this was my first game.
First
game ever.
Nope. Co, I have never played Mafia before.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You guys have immunity.
Yeah, we gotta get
that was such a good play.
Co called me as falling asleep at some stage. I just want you to know that it's possible that I did, because on my page, for some reason at the bottom I found there's a little like weather symbol, and I wrote hot fuck, and that was it. I wrote it. I looked at it after he called me out, and I was like, what is that meant to mean? I'm not even sure.
Wow.
I
just want to keep throwing
I don't know how if you can see this, but I actually draw a phallus on mine.
I saw that. I saw that quite heavily. The thing that really got me.
Going to super bad defense.
Dago, that is you. I've never seen a better Mafia player than you tonight. 0 reads. Like you did not give a single, like, just being obnoxious the entire time was phenomenal. That was amazing. There was no way anyone could doubt you. Period.
It's vicious.
I was just like, as soon as it was my gut, I went on what I'd seen, and my gut reads nothing on my notes. I went Co, Midnight, another Mafia. That's my Mafia right now, right here. And I went from Co, and you were Mafia, and I read it back, and I was like, yeah, but
it's really interesting.
He's given all the hallmarks to me of freaking Mafia, and everyone's just gone, yeah, he's clearly.
Yeah, see, that's the thing
Miller.
too.
Clearly Miller.
I was like, he's red checked, but he's not confirmed as being Miller.
Just out
You
of
don't know who
curiosity,
Miller was.
tell me, did you get the name of the Miller? Do you know who the Miller?
No, Mitty never actually gave it to me. So we will not know.
I asked Mitty earlier in the graveyard, and
For
he
all
never
we know,
said
it could
anything.
have been me.
Big lost.
That's so bad.
What?
If Dago would have checked
Maybe-
somebody, Gummy wouldn't have known that he was the Miller. So we lost our Miller. The Miller just
But the Miller may have been dead already.
Been a Miller this
He may have
game,
been.
I would have been screwed.
There's every
He
chance.
actually never
There's
gave it.
every chance Miller died night 0, and that's why. he
That's why he
didn't
didn't
pass
pass the information on, because
Maybe-
Miller was dead.
maybe-
Or just didn't get checked.
Maybe
maybe.
you just forget about it.
But see, that was it.
You
I think
just
I was the
forgot.
only other person that said it. I was like, there's still a possibility that Ko is not there, that he is.
I agreed with you, Kronos. I agreed there was a world where there was still 3 Mafia
And Ko
alive, but I thought
fought
it's
it.
so unlikely
Fought it
until
so hard.
Valandriel. It was until Valandriel pointed out we'd only actually killed 3 people. I registered 2, but it was Fairy, Nightmare, and Darian.
And again, I was right.
No, Darren was shot.
They killed. They
Area was killed. We killed him.
You're wrong. Are we gonna play another game?
Yeah.
Chris, did you take a shot?
What
Yes,
I
I
want to
did.
know is,
I did take
why
it.
did you double stack me? Why
You
double
did?
stack?
To make
Chris,
it look
I
like
didn't
you lost the
actually want to
point.
kill you
Yeah.
for a change.
I
Yeah.
did.
No, time out.
That's why I
Chris, what was
killed
your shot?
I did take a shot. I took a shot.
What was it?
I took the shot on Darian, and I'll tell you why.
I
had two reasons. I had 2 reasons. Okay. 1, he was on my scum list. 2,
Lucky we.
2,
Wait.
Oh my God.
I
out
got
of
2 bullets. Damn.
2 out of revenge from last time. That's why I went with it.
See,
You're
that was
saying you
Chris.
did shoot Derriere?
Yeah.
So they
we-
both killed him.
No, he shot.
killed him in the night. We killed the same guy.
I know.
And you.
I realized that
God, let him
afterwards. I was like,
die.
oh my god,
Chris,
that's
Chris,
crazy.
this needs to be a highlight. It
Wait,
cannot
wait.
be not a
Kronos,
highlight.
did you actually save Darier?
No,
No,
I
I
didn't save Darier.
I shot
I
him.
saved
Oh,
Darier.
The best part is, you know what? Somehow, even though that was like the most boneheaded play in the world, that was the most brilliant play in the world because it wouldn't have worked. Like,
Pretty much.
So again,
last-
this is
but,
the fourth
um,
game,
but-
fourth
but-
game in a row that I've been
Darren,
absolutely
Darren.
on top of things.
Darren, it would have helped because then he knew that there were 2 KP left because he saved and the shot and the Mafia kill would go through.
The one thing I didn't think of is the fact that Mafia double stacked Gummy. That was the one point I missed. In the possibility of kills versus what we had left, no one thought there was a possibility of 2 KP. And that was the thing that threw me off completely, is why is no one thinking this?
I definitely
I wanna
thought
know
it.
why.
I just thought it was extremely unlikely.
Oh, it was. It was very unlikely. As soon as Dago
That's
died,
why we played
and I
it.
sat back, it was all
I
like,
would just
yep.
like to mention that was
we can do another
Knobber's
roll though. That's too powerful for
that was
town.
Knobber's call to
For
the-
Mafia.
Okay, I just want to point out one thing. Is that Kronos, you very almost sold me on the GG
It's
Mafia
Spectrum.
because that's exactly what I did when I knew we'd lost the game last time.
I
When it
had
was
to say,
Gummy and Co, I knew we'd lost the game, and I was like, you know what, done. GG Mafia, you played well.
as you guys saw though, I didn't want to sit up too close, and I was there and I was waiting for it. And as soon as he said Dago died, I was like, oh my god, this is it. It's over. We're done. That's why I sat back. I'm like, yep, nope, it's over.
It would have been over if they chose someone else other than Dagger. It would
I
have been
said it. I said it like 500 times.
yeah, honestly, like the fact that you guys decided to double stack Dago pretty much guaranteed that you won, even though you
No.
could have guaranteed that you won the turn before.
That
because
was-
you
that was-
guys bought into it.
If you hadn't killed me,
Do our math.
if you hadn't killed me, I had a red check on Ko and Nobber. Ego, it doesn't matter. Ego. It doesn't matter at all because the medic saves you, that's for sure. And if we kill 2 other people, it would be over. It would have 5 checks. It doesn't matter at all.
They had to kill you.
Yeah,
No.
they had to kill me. If they hadn't killed me,
It was
I
3.
don't know.
It was 3 against 3 if we killed
yeah.
2. It
It's
would be over.
I'm taking notes
for
every
sure.
game from now on. That's it.
It
Notes
would
every
be
game.
over.
No,
They
but
don't help.
just to be
Here's
perfectly
notes. They don't help.
Couldn't the
I
top
asked Gummy.
during the day.
I asked Gummy and he confirmed that it would be over if we killed 2 people.
But
Also,
wait,
if you
Confirm
don't-
with you, Nova, but you cannot confirm with the other Mafia.
hold on though. If we had killed 2 people, it would have been 3 town versus 3 Mafia the next.
Yeah, and you would have won.
That's it.
And
You
it
would've
was
won.
over.
They
It
wouldn't
would
have
have been a straight up win.
If
As soon as it's even,
Even-
Mafia wins.
You can't
it's 3v3,
lynch someone.
If it's exactly. If it's 3v3, town do not have enough votes to kill a Mafia if none of the other Mafia vote.
Perfect. I get you.
Right.
So
So I
it
mean,
doesn't matter at all. So that's why I went with it later on because if Dago is dead, we can win it.
that is
But
the
it
smallest
was-
amount of a chance. That was crazy.
Yeah,
You guys
no,
did awesome.
and that just goes to tribute that you can't discuss anything in that chat room. All we could say
Yeah,
was
yeah.
confirm or deny, and Nobber fought tooth and nail to kill 2 other people, and me and
I
Midnight
said-
were just like,
I said
no.
You know what?
I
Nobber
said like
convinced
10
me.
times no.
Nobber
10
convinced me.
times.
I said there's every chance that they just didn't realize they could have won last night, and Nobber was like, "Come on, look at who's playing. They have
Yeah,
to realize that." And I was like, "You know, you're right. You're right. They have to."
Nova got turned
Spoke about
down.
that. Midnight said,
Nobody
look
got turned
around.
down
No one here would have
50
done that.
times.
We're all experienced players. That's what Midnight said.
No, I said it.
I said it too.
No, Nobber said it.
right.
I said it
I was
first.
hoping.
And
She said it.
I was praying that you caught on.
Nobber is who I heard, and Nobber is who I agreed with. And I was like, you know what, you're right. There's a lot of...
Nightmare Phoenix, if you have a friend who wants to get in here, send him a private. Tell
I'm
him to send me a
back in
private
2
message.
minutes, guys.
Because
Yeah, I did. I sent.
I
it.
will-
yeah,
I
I got a lot of people.
Chris,
Also,
Chris, I
yeah.
will play again. I'm back in 2.
Awesome, cool. Gummy, how many people should we get in? Because I got a lot of people.
Midnight. Midnight is
Midnight's gonna
gonna
mod
be
it.
mod.
Great. Okay, cool.
Midnight, do you want to use that thing I sent?
yeah, why not?
Heyo.
Midnight, please. I love you to death.
All right.
Please get out of the game. You give me the wrong reads. I tried to
Midnight.
read your personality for this, and I was still wrong.
Midnight, how many people do you want in this? Like, I know this is your first time modding it, so I want it to be manageable for you. You know. So you call it, and just let me know whatever you need.
Many, just let me know, guys. I can
Okay.
I can drop off a little.
There
bit.
are
Less than 42.
I don't mind. Yeah,
There are-
less than
there are-
42.
Real
There
quick,
are
on that note,
17
I
in
gotta
the
head
level.
out, guys. Have
Okay,
a fantastic
16
week.
minus
Chris,
10.
thank you so much for hosting Mafia.
Hey.
You're awesome.
Co,
Thank
I
you
need
so
to
much for
play
being
with
here,
you
Co.
again at some point.
What's
This is
that?
Next
Oh,
Friday,
I'd
you
like
have
to
to
play
Night
with
Zero.
you at some point.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to be doing Mafia Tuesday and Thursday this week. So
I
I just
know,
wanna
but
point
I
out-
always
Play
show up
with
late
Codex,
and you
Night
leave
Zero
right
again.
as I get in.
Cool.
I just wanna
I will
point
be
out,
there on
I've never
Tuesday,
heard
and I'll
Co-
have my eyes on you.
I'll see you in the morning, Co.
I have never heard Ko cuss the way he did when he was accused of being Mafia. That is only when someone's freaking out that they got caught. That is
I-
exactly what got me on Ko. I was like, oh my
Chronos,
god,
I had only one option, and I had to do it.
it was so good. That was like everyone was believed. I'm like, no, that's not Ko. That is not Ko at all. He's analytical. He's not emotional. He got caught. He's backed into a corner and he's jumped out.
Hey,
He had an arm.
Code, thank you so much again for everything, man.
Yeah, cool. Actually, you actually kept
you're
me
awesome.
awake from 2 to 4 my time.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
literally you and that guy Pixie, because he sat on Mumble with me and was like, "I need to go to sleep, but I'm going to sit here and keep you awake." I was like, "How are you going to do that?" And he's weird. He kept me awake, and yeah, with Hearthstone, it actually worked pretty well.
Does anyone else think Dago has kind of like sobered up a bit? Is that
Yes.
He has, right?
Dago has.
He's
No,
gonna hate life tomorrow.
Dago has sort of transcended now. He's
he's gone to the part of being drunk where you actually get more sober when you drink,
I think
which I've been at before. It's a great drunk.
Can I just get night zero if I'm
drunk,
please?
and he got MVP. He was drunk and
Would somebody give away my goddamn natural selection key?
damn. T. Clark, can we? I'm sorry about that.
Can I
man.
just like?
I've never really. Let me do this Moobot. I need to learn how to do this. Okay, so because I'm pretty much okay. So I do open raffle, right? How do I do this thing?
I like
Okay,
this.
so did that work?
I don't see anything.
Nothing popped up. It says open new raffle. Enter in chat.
I'm blind.
With exclamation
again.
point raffle.
All my cameras
Did that
are
work?
frozen, guys, and I can't see. I'll play the blind character this time around.
Oh, so Belandro defense. I see.
I don't know if I did that right.
Who's blind?
Pulitzer, remember that. Remember, this has happened 4 games. 4 games and still no one's picked up on it.
You know, right? Okay. You know what? 8 games. 8 games is Vanilla Town. I have played 8 games. I have never had a role.
This is the first time I have
you
actually.
screwed
your god,
over
Poultry, I really
twice,
did.
Poultry.
I played one game and died night 0.
Hey, Chris, can you dump the Zoom link into Zoom? I know that's weird, but
Well, if I do that, the way I'm doing a monitor capture right now, so it'll pop up. Actually, I don't think it'll pop up. If I bring the chat over here, and I just didn't want like everybody bombing us.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hold on. I think we're good right here. 1 second. We're good. There we go.
Well, no, Chris, I was gonna say that invite button. You can just click that and copy that real fast in there.
No, so I have a quick question. Are you still going to do the timers for me, or do I need to put that on my own thing?
Yeah, if you want me to, I can do it.
Also, I PM'd you, and could you read it?
Okay, real quick. We have a giveaway for Natural Selection 2 but by Shiar. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. That's awesome. Type exclamation point raffle. It worked, right? It looks like it.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, yeah. Type exclamation
There you go.
point raffle again, and we'll draw it in like 2 minutes or so.
I PM'd you in Zoom, just a heads up.
What,
No,
you know,
I
we'll
hate
draw.
that quote in first. I hate that.
Keep in mind, guys, this is why we can have chat open during this, because chat is so wrong. The only thing they were
real quick. Midnight. Do you want me to have any more people in here? Or are you good with this number right now?
I'd rather stop it here just because
Great.
more and
Okay.
I feel
So
terrified.
right here,
Yeah, I'm
I
actually
will...
leaving there.
Oh, you're out.
Midnight.
Yeah,
You can Skype me if you need more kills.
No, Gummy!
No.
I will make up more if you need more. I'm not actually
I
sure.
forbid this, Gummy.
Show us them gums. Come on.
You are forbidden
Gummy.
from leaving.
Gummy, one time.
You are super
Come on,
glued to
Gummy.
your chair.
Right here.
Gummy.
Come
Come
on,
on, Gummy.
Don't let me. Come on.
Do it.
All right. So if you're good with this. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody who's joined the raffle. All I ask is that you give us a follow. Every follow helps. I'm trying to grow as a streamer, so yeah.
Can't have the key.
Just give us a follow. Yeah, I can't give it to you if you don't follow. I wouldn't feel right giving it away.
Yeah, you can't.
Shiar
It's not
wanted
feel right, but you don't have permission to give it to them if they don't follow.
Exactly. See, it's not mine. It's Shiar's. So if you do intend on claiming this prize, you'd have to give me a follow, and it couldn't hurt you. Wouldn't hurt you at all. In fact, you might meet some cool people out here. We have a fun time out here. We're going to be doing Mafia every Friday, starting about 9 p.m. and going on as long as I can. I actually am feeling pretty good right now, so I'm not going to say I'm going to make it till 9 a.m., but we'll do what we can, man. I got a lot of caffeine. At some point, I am going to switch to Jack, though, so that could be bad, but it could be good. Could be good. You know how at times if you hit liquor at the right point in the night, it can kind of like slingshot you. It can kind of like slingshot you. Exactly. It'll like slingshot you right into the morning. It's great.
All I'm going to say is I've hit the food at the right time, I've sobered up, and I'm ready to slingshot myself back into the morning.
I believe you,
with all this
Dago.
alcohol.
I think look at Dago right now.
here.
No, Dago looks fresh as a daisy right now. I mean, I believe.
I've had a bowl of cereal, and I'm currently eating a pot noodle. So I'm currently feeling.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds awesome.
Dago, knowing what that is, I am all kinds of jealous. Is it a Bombay hot pot?
Unfortunately, not. It's a beef and tomato pot noodle. It's whatever was it was like the last 4-pack left when I moved into university. I was like, and it's the last piece of instant food I have left. So
everyone facts Dago some food.
No, I have food. But it's the last piece of instant food.
Who is drinking?
Oh, I don't know.
Landriel, Chris, actually quite a lot of us. Okay, everyone together.
Always. Just never
Chris,
think that I'm not.
To Chris and Co and Elo and everyone else who does Mafia, Daily Mafia, everyone together.
Landriel, here's to you.
And to Valandriel for being the pretty princess.
Cheers. And Valandriel's beard.
I have a couple questions.
Valandriel's beard is good.
I have a couple questions. Actually, I really only have one because Dago answered my second one. I wanted to know if he was sobering up. But my other question is, Mateus Pino, was that MIDI?
Oh, that's Pino.
Is that MIDI?
No. MIDI had to leave, eh?
I know that, but I have a screen that's just
P-N-O-E.
That's nose, yeah. So he's here. He's going to show up at some point.
Somewhere on, actually. I haven't seen
Okay,
him.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't having an empty window on my.
Well, I'm not
So here's my new thing, because I asked this before and he disappeared. Is it no's or no X or no X's or what is it?
I'm not quite sure because yesterday he called Co out on saying no's, as far as I remember.
He said it was no X, but now he's gone again and I can't find that out.
And like last time we asked him, he typed it somewhere. And that's not helping us.
It could be Noakes, as in Noakes.
Could be Noakes.
Noakes.
Are we going to listen to the drunk guy here? Really?
I
don't know. He was right last time.
Yeah,
he was.
I will vouch for an empty bowl of chips and a half-eaten pot noodle.
There you go.
What are you doing on Sunday while Liverpool destroyed Tottenham Hotspurs? That's all I need to know.
Dago, ride or die with me. This game. Dago, I believe in your reads. Yes, ride or die. Yes.
Guys, hold on a second.
I believe.
Chris, do you mind if we midnight and night do the modeling together?
Oh, not at all.
What?
Not at all. That'd be great.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Sorry, is that you modding together, the two of you?
Yeah, it's my fault. I forgot to copy and paste the command to make a new room from TeamSpeak.
Okay.
No worries.
Second thing, because I now know you're here, Matthias. Is it Noes or No X or Nose or what is it?
I prefer no X, but it doesn't really matter.
No X it is.
Could you
Oh,
could you
no,
change
if
your
you
name
have a
though
preference, then it matters.
on in Zoom? But could you change the name?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Hey Chris, what level was your character in Final Fantasy on the Fairy server, by the way?
Oh man, I'll tell you what happened with that character. So I had like a level 36 white mage, right? Loved it. And then I discovered crafting, right? And crafting worked for me because, I work from home. So a lot of the times I'm playing my MMO while I'm working, and fishing turned it out to be like the easiest thing to do while I'm on conference calls and stuff. So I have like a level 37 fisher.
Nice.
Well, no, that's fine because I have my I transferred my main over to Fairy, and I've got a level 37 I've got a level 37 Dragoon I'm starting to bring up, so I can just drag you along with me to heal me.
Nice. Nice.
I'm right up there with the 2 level 50s, and I think it's level 46 Dragoon.
You guys
I've
need
got
to
a level-
slow down. I want to catch up with you guys.
I have a level 50.
There are tons of
Nah,
classes.
don't catch up. Just speed up.
There are tons of classes to play. Just so you guys know, I am dead this game. Just kill me, please.
Oh, I'm night zeroing you, Chrono.
I'm tired of defending
You're
myself.
night zeroed even before the
Why
last
would you
game.
ever Night Zero Chrono? He's the most obvious Mafia ever, even though he's not
God,
Mafia.
I hate all of you, by the way.
Because I love him and I'm trying to make the game easier on him.
Thank you, Spectrum.
I
Every
claim
time
nuclear
Chrono.
immunity.
Chrono, where's Fairy? Where's Fairy?
Hey
Chrono?
guys,
I have no
Okay,
idea.
Bell can tell you that I always take notes,
Hey,
right? But I
real quick,
can't
real quick.
find my pencil or pen.
Real quick, guy, can I get a mod to close this giveaway? Real quick, I want to close this giveaway up before we start the next game. So.
And I messaged the key to Chris. So
but I'm not talking on.
Cool.
I'm actually talking on TeamSpeak to another friend.
Don't talk to a friend on TeamSpeak whilst we're playing the game. It's really bad. It's not good for you
It's
at all.
only when I'm dead. It was only when I'm dead.
Okay,
If
as
I
long
do
as
it on
you're not.
camera, I'm sorry.
If you do it whilst we're playing, it's really bad, and it looks really sort of like, are you trying to say something?
Coming.
Yeah.
And then when you come out saying no, then what are you saying?
Yeah.
It confirms
Kind of
you
deal.
as Chrono, and confirmed Chrono is confirmed death. It's not a good thing.
It's typically not good etiquette.
Chrono confirm Mafia.
I was Mafia once, by the way, guys, one time, and I managed to convince everyone not to even try to lynch me. But every time I've been
killed me in
down.
Night Zero that game.
Hey, Chrono.
Hey,
Chrono.
Salor! Congrats, Salor. I'm going to send you that key right now. You
Can
have
I make
one
a
copy.
suggestion there, Chrono? Don't do that. Do what you did when you were Mafia. In
Yeah,
your
right.
town.
No, but seriously,
Yeah,
Kronos, I've got an
everyone
idea,
does
dude.
that.
Just turn your camera off, go toss a red shirt on, and come
I
back.
also need to get lynched when I'm down.
Red shirt. Just call me a red shirt now. It's over.
Now they always
There's
want to lynch
something.
me.
There's something I meant to point out and I forgot about. Look how green this is. Green check. Look at the townness. You gotta pay attention, guys.
Oh, by the way, I want to tell tell you
Touchdown.
chat voices. It's happened. It happened my second game that I was Mafia and no one read me as Mafia. It was hilarious.
I would like to.
I've never been Mafia, and I've been lynched twice. So
Nightmare, I'm sorry. I totally read you. as
Well,
Mafia.
Nightmare, you're like Darum. You're kind of scummy either way.
I'm more like Gummy. I'm always scummy.
Yeah, same
That
here.
kind of rhyme.
When I'm down, I always get lynched. Sometimes when I manage to survive, it's because
Dude,
I
there was
was
no point in that last game that I was scummy. Ko was just trying, and then decided to give up.
Okay, guys, just a
Nightmare?
quick question. We're gonna do 4 Mafia, 2 KP till 2, 1 cop, 1 medic, 1 hypno. Is that okay?
Traditional. I love it.
I have
Sounds
a
good.
traditional game.
Yes.
That sounds
No,
like
Miller. Miller's too much of an advantage for Mafia.
it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm sorry,
10,
what did you
11,
say for
12,
Mafia
13,
or for
14, 15,
not Mafia roles, for town roles?
Nightmare, I will say that first game, I chose to kill you purely because I felt you had a role and you were being a very strong town player. So I chose to kill you. And
Real quick. Okay, Salor, congratulations. I sent you your copy of what is that? Natural Selection 2. Congrats. I also want to thank Shiar for donating that. Also, anybody new people in here, yeah, we're playing Mafia. We do this we're going to be doing this every Friday. It's just a great way to get to know our viewers. So if you're interested, give us a follow. Send me a private message if this is something you look forward to getting into. But we're going to be doing this pretty much every Friday, 9 p.m. till as long as as long as I can stay awake. So welcome new people, and yep, we're going to do another game and probably do another one after this. So you're welcome. Oh, Scroll. Awesome, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. And thank you, any new people, any new viewers. I'd love to thank you personally. So, say hello. But right now I'm going to turn it back over to Midnight. I just wanted to say hello. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, Midnight, I'm turning it over to you.
Chat. Is everyone okay with that? Or
You do the new chat?
In the Zoom chat. In Zoom
Yeah.
chat.
Zoom chat, yeah.
I wrote what the roles I was thinking. Is everyone okay with that? Or
Chia, you're an absolute band for doing that giveaway.
I am definitely okay with that. Can you explain for the new guys here, two on the bottom were new? Can you explain the roles again for these two, so they don't get confused? That's all.
Now you dropped out there. Actually.
Yeah, no, my second one. I'm still in.
Oh,
Mafia tries